How to survive the purge.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to Purge Night.
I would solo in the purge. Here's my strategy. I'm going to tell you right now, this video is going to be here's how you survive the purge. Dig a hole in the ground and sit in the hole. Cover the hole up and sit there for 12 hours. No one will find you. 5 days before the purge, dig a hole, put a cover over the hole, and sit there. Boom. Problem solved. How are you going to breathe? You poke a hole in the top. Dumbass.
Now it's time to vent all that rage and
I'm not even going to explain the purge. If you don't know what the purge is, figure it the f out. You've been living under a rock.
Frustration you've been storing up over the last year. It's time to purge. So, you're caught up in the modern dystopia that is the new Founding Fathers of America's version of the good old US of A. And it's March 21st, Purge Night. How do you survive the purge without the benefit of high-powered military weaponry? As nothing more than a simple, normal, everyday Joe. First, let's recap the history of the Purge briefly.
Originally, he's going to explain it. The Purge is no rules at all. The Purge is there's one night in the United States where you can murder anybody but high people in the government. That's it. You can commit any crime.
It started as a grand social experiment on Staten Island by the ruling political party, the new Founding Fathers of America. The Purge quickly grew to be a national event.
I don't like the movie The Purge. I like the movie The Purge because I think the idea is interesting, but I think how they play out that idea is very bad because I think I think they try to explain it in later movies when they show the movie of the first Purge where people don't want to participate, but they end up doing anyway. But like if the Purge was actually real and everyone genuinely participated, the entire country would fall apart. You have 24 hours to commit any crime you wanted. If everyone genuinely participated, every building would be in shambles. Like, you're not going to rebuild from that. It wouldn't be beneficial in any way. And people would still commit crimes.
Now, every March 21st, all crime...
If you stab somebody during the purge and they die after it ends, will the person be convicted for murder? No, because you committed the crime during the purge.
Crime is legalized for 12 hours of absolute...
Oh, it's only 12 hours? I thought it was 24. 12 hours, bitch? That's not hard to survive. Fucking hide in a hole.
...pandemonium and mayhem. But it's not just the everyday citizen getting in on the mass murdering, because in order to keep up casualty figures, Purge Night is routinely supplemented by government kill squads, whose sole purpose it is to murder as many people as possible. But wait, you thought that Purge Night was about people venting their criminal anger and frustration out, so that the rest of the year you could live a peaceful, law-abiding life. Well, no, because it turns out that the new Founding Fathers of America are less interested in making America a great place to live and more interested in preserving the interests of the rich and powerful. Purge Night's real purpose isn't to help keep American crime down. It's actually to rid the United States of minorities and poor people. Hence, the government kill squads.
But there will always be poor people. That makes no sense. For a capitalistic society to work, or for an American capitalistic society to work, you need poor people. If you kill the poor people, other people will just become poor because they need to take their jobs. If you kill everybody that works the shitty jobs, then there's no one to work the shitty jobs. And then the economy collapses. The fuck?
So how are you going to survive class warfare in its most literal form? First, you have to have a plan for Purge Night.
What crime would I commit during the Purge? Tax evasion. Well, I wouldn't be able to commit tax evasion because it's not on tax day. What crime would I commit during the Purge? I would promote a crypto scam. I would promo a crypto scam. In that 12-hour phase, I would promo a crypto scam.
Melting into a 12-hour apocalypse is a great way to get yourself killed. So you better
have
a good
Squid Coin.
With multiple contingencies to keep you alive. Your plan should include a place to shelter and how to get there in case you're running late on Purge Night and get caught out in the open. You should have both multiple avenues of approach to your shelter as well as multiple avenues of escape in case your shelter is breached. If you're sheltering at home, things like steel plates over windows and thick security doors will help keep out even the most determined purgers. But finding alternative, more secure shelter is probably your best bet. Places like old mine tunnels, abandoned military structures, and even...
Bitch, where am I gonna find an old mine tunnel, you dumbass? This is the worst. Dude, this is so fucking stupid. Abandoned military bases, old mine tunnels. Where the fuck am I gonna find that? And even if you do, you know how many people are gonna be there also trying to stay safe and then they're gonna fucking kill each other? Stupid. Watch Matt Pat's video on it? Yeah, I'd rather watch Matt Pat's video on it. It's probably even worse.
Well,
Fucking shit, dude. Get a different picture of yourself, Matt Pat. It pisses me off, bro. Every video for the last 6 years, it's this one picture of you where you're like this, and you just fucking move the picture and put eyes on it. Fucking get a different picture. You don't even look like that anymore, Matt Pat. You're fucking like 7 years older than this photo.
Time for the purge. For the next 12 hours, all crime is legal. I'm so excited. This is gonna be the perfect night.
Ooh, what do you have planned? Looting? Murder?
What? No, I'm gonna pirate episodes of Great British Baking Show and then tinker with the YouTube algorithm.
This is why I don't like Matt Pat videos.
Heck, if there's time, we can even maybe steal the recipe for Diet Coke and be in bed by 11.
Shut up, Matt Pat. Get into the fucking video.
That does sound like the perfect night.
It does.
Clink.
Fuck.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Film Theory, the show
If you think about it, Matt Pat was the first PNG YouTuber. No, he wasn't. I think he's the first majorly successful one. He's not the first PNG YouTuber.
strives to purge every ounce of fun and whimsy from all the movies that you love. Today, we're taking a stab at the Purge franchise, which, if you haven't seen, is actually really interesting in terms of premise. It's set in an alternate future where Americans are entitled to 12 hours of purging every year.
Chat, what crime would you commit in the Purge? I wouldn't even, like, other than, like, yeah, promoting a crypto scam. Like, other than that, I just wouldn't want, I don't know. I would
legalize nuclear bombs.
All crime in the U.S. is legal, lasting until 7 a.m. the following morning.
Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours.
And, as you might expect, the Purge franchise really digs in, exploring all sorts of creative crimes that people might choose to commit if
I would
there
use
were
aimbot in Valorant.
indeed no law.
Yo, I guarantee you if the Purge was real, all Valorant would be for those 12 hours is aimbot. Or some shit. Wait, no, but that's not even illegal. I just think that they wouldn't ban you because people in the Valorant fucking community would be more focused on not dying, so I don't think they would ban people for using aimbot.
For the night. Just kidding, it is just a bunch of killing. Murder, murder, murder. Sure, there's a bit of vandalism and looting sprinkled in for flavor, but come on! You're telling me that all crime is legal for 12 hours and nobody—
The one thing that is also incredibly incredibly skewed in the Purge is they don't really show anything involving grape without the G, and most definitely if the Purge was real, a lot of that would occur. And I don't think they included that in the movie because if they had, people wouldn't want to watch it because it would be extremely uncomfortable. Because if the Purge actually existed, there would be a lot of sexual assault crimes. Like, no, that's also another reason why they would never do it, is because it would just ruin people's lives.
with it? Where's all your creativity, people? Rigged gambling, hacking, insider trading? Why are we not following the people who are trying to make themselves filthy, stinking rich? With all this focus on murder and petty looting, you're wasting—
Imagine how many people would try to kill Jeff Bezos. I just find that shit, if the Purge was real, that shit would be on fucking lock for them.
Such a cool premise. You have 12 hours each year to change your life, or heck, improve the lives of your family, friends, society itself, and you use it all to smash a few windows? Think big picture here, people. So that, loyal theorist, is our question today. Not how to survive—
I do think they were creative in the movie. Especially the part where other people from countries, from like different countries, would come to the United States for the Purge to commit crimes. I thought that was very interesting. But I think the actual movie itself is just like, it's so unrealistic. It would never happen. But I do think that was cool, where it was like people from like Spain coming over just to like kill people and shit like that.
The Purge, but how you win the Purge. What is the best use of that 12-hour window? Because let's face it—
Oh, is Matt Pat gonna tell me how to commit crimes? The infographics show is telling me how to survive. Matt Pat's gonna tell me how to profit off the Purge. Yes! Yes, Matt Pat! Yes, Matt Pat. Tell me how to fucking get my profits up.
Wacky film series is starting to feel more and more possible every day, and we need to be prepared. You know what, I'm gonna be honest. When I first embarked on this thought experiment, I assumed that developing the perfect purge strategy would be pretty darn easy. All I had to do was figure out what high-yield crimes would be safely carried out in one night, hire some hackers
You
or
know how secured banks would be on Purge Night, though? Like, you would not... Everybody always says, oh, I'm gonna rob a bank. You know how fucking secured they would be? Or they would just move the money somewhere else the day before. Like, it's an easy fix.
and then profit. But when you actually start thinking through the logistics of this stuff, things actually get a lot more complicated. Because remember, when all crime is legal, it's legal for everyone. That becomes a two-way street. Say, for instance, you figure out a way to cheat a casino and you want to cash in. A few loaded dice or a stacked deck in your hand sounds like a fun and profitable.
Going to a casino on the Purge Night seems like such a bad idea. That's how you get shot in the fucking face. Casinos wouldn't even be open, Pat. What the fuck are you talking about?
Way to spend the Purge Night, right? No problem. Well, yes, big problem. For those 12 hours, not only can you cheat the casino is legally allowed to rig the game against you. And with them
But no one's gonna go to a casino.
controlling the cards, the deck is definitely stacked against you. Here's another one. Say you want to rob a bank vault. Well, you're gonna need associates for your heist. But make sure that you trust those guys since, you know, they can always pull a dark night and just off you at the end of the
That
evening
is
and
so
take the loot
facts.
for themselves.
You
It's
can't
actually
trust anybody. It would be a solo crime.
something that we see in the Purge movies. Remember how well it works when criminals work with other criminals in those films? Not super great. But then again, that might be the least of your worries considering that the bank guards themselves are suddenly legally able to straight up murder you. Again, it's no rules for everyone. When developing the perfect Purge strategy, you also have to remember that the Purge is a yearly event. So you don't want to be committing...
What do you think Biden would do? Nothing. Because the idea of the purge is that people of like higher political power aren't allowed to be harmed and they wouldn't do anything.
A crime that's gonna screw someone over and then be traced back to you, since a year from now it's gonna leave a big old target on your back. Market manipulation, insider trading, identity theft, embezzlement, these can all be traced back to you because they're being done online. Committing these sorts of crimes during the purge doesn't really offer you that much additional cover than any other day of the year. Sure, the US government might choose not to prosecute you since your crime occurred during that window of opportunity, but does that really matter when you've stolen a ton of money from presumably wealthy, well-connected, powerful people? Come next year's purge, you could find yourself at the
Oh, yeah. If you fuck people over, they're just gonna kill you next year. Oh, that's ass. No, this is what you do. This is what you do. You commit that crime, you do embezzlement, you steal a bunch of money, and then you never live in the United States again.
receiving end of
And then
some
you move to Canada. You move to Quebec.
extremely well-funded vigilante justice. Or to demonstrate one
I
last
would rush my Town Hall 10 Clash of Clans base. That's a crime. That is a crime. Rushing a Town Hall 10 base is a crime. I would not upgrade my walls completely before I went to Town Hall 10. I would keep my walls 2 levels below what they should be.
time counterfeiting US currency. Or you have a bunch of counterfeit currency and you want to use it. Great! It's a plan that literally is printing money. But you spending that cash is actually going to happen outside of the purge window. Meaning that once again, you're a criminal. Try to deposit it in a bank? Too bad you can't. It's too late in the day, and honestly, the bank doesn't have to do it. Legally, they're not responsible for that. And even if you could do any of this, there's one other layer that we have to take into account here. Sure, national laws may be suspended, but what about international laws? US laws may turn a blind eye for 12 hours, but international laws won't. The 1929 Geneva Convention made the counterfeiting of any currency illegal in every country. So even if you didn't technically do anything illegal in the US, you'd still be
Pat, who the fuck would counterfeit U.S. currency on the Purge Night? I know this is stupid. We don't need to go over this.
The law in a ton of other countries. And come 7 a.m. the next morning, the US's extradition treaties are back in effect. International money laundering, tax evasion schemes, big old nopes there too. So at this point, I feel like I should pause and offer an apology to James DeMonico, the writer, director, and producer of The Purge. Before I began researching this topic, I figured the Purge franchise was, well, I thought it was kind of dumb. Fun? Yeah, absolutely, but definitely dumb. Just mindless.
The first Purge was so annoying. The kid in in the first Purge, oh my god, bro. He fucking let everybody in. He was like that moral guy, and then he got everybody fucking killed. Some dumbass.
Corn fodder. I'll admit it, the fact that all the Purge characters pretty much stuck to was murder just kind of felt cheap. It's like they weren't behaving like real people
Water is
would
good for
in
the sub.
this scenario. And instead we're just doing a bunch of fun-to-watch crimes for no other reason that they were in a violent horror movie. It felt like lazy writing, and I was oh so ready to poke holes in the wishy-washy legalese of it all with hypotheticals like, what if you shoot someone at 6:59 but they don't die until 7:01? Will the government still—
That's what somebody in my chat said. That's what somebody in my chat said. If you stab somebody and they don't die until after.
prosecute you then? Or what if you're caught in possession of stolen property the day after the Purge? What
And
then?
it's a rough 12 hours, right? It's a rough 12 hours. In one of the scenes in The Purge, there's a part where the time hits like 7 a.m., right? And it's over. And people were fighting, and they see that it hit 7 a.m., and they just stop fighting. But no one's gonna know that you killed someone at 7:01, right? Literally. Like, it's, what the fuck? You're gonna sit there? Oh, it's 7 o'clock. I was about to shoot you in the face, but I can't now. No one's around you guys. You could still kill somebody. I didn't like that part of the movie.
But what I came to realize is that it's all fairly simple. None of that matters. Whether or not the government's gonna prosecute you for crimes that occur outside that 12-hour window hardly matters, because the true judgment and the true threat is ultimately coming from your fellow man. The people that you've wronged will have a chance to get even on March 21st the following year. Or there's always the
Why is it on March 21st? How did they pick that day specifically for the Purge? Is that like a holiday of some sorts? Why March 21st?
international authorities who'd like to get even as well. So to truly win the Purge, we need a highly profitable crime that can be over and done with within that 12-hour window, a crime that isn't governed by international law and doesn't rely on us screwing over other people or leave us open to the reverse. Or if we are taking advantage of someone, they can't be left alive to know about it. So at this point, you're probably starting
Pat, are you telling me to kill somebody if the Purge existed?
wonder if there's any crime out there that won't get you targeted in a future Purge. And the answer is yeah, sure. There's tons of crimes that you can commit that would benefit society. Filling potholes without a
Jacob
permit.
just said mass genocide.
Trespassing on
Stop.
a private beach to pick up trash. Ooh. These are victimless crimes, but they're not going to make you rich. And if we're aiming for the perfect Purge, well, we need it all. But what? What is a
I would
victimless—
loiter. I would stand in front of the target and not move. The shittiest crime in the world. Loitering. I would fucking stand somewhere on private property and refuse to leave.
crime that benefit society and get you rich at the same time? Theorists, I thought about this for a long time. I looked deep inside of myself for a solution, and wouldn't you know it, I found that solution there, deep within me. In
Really?
fact, I found lots of solutions
What?
deep within
What
me.
solution, Matt?
Literally. That's right. I'm talking organ harvesting. Consider
Nah. Bro, Matt, you want me to harvest someone's organs during the Purge? But selling it would also be illegal. I would have to buy and sell the organs in a 12 hours. I would have to be able to harvest and sell the organs in 12 hours. I would also need to have the capability to harvest someone's organs safely. I don't know how to do that.
this. A legal
Hey,
health—
Joe, do you think I could count modding as volunteer hours? For sure. You could lie about that. It's probably not volunteer hours, but you could say it is. Just say it is.
the human
Just say you're helping me, because I did a charity stream one time. Just say, oh, I was volunteering for modding, or what. Yeah, just say you volunteered.
heart is valued at $1 million.
No fucking shot. No fucking shot.
A legal, healthy human heart is valued at $1 million.
Oh, my bit rate's tanking. Water for the sub. Oh, no.
Now, on any other night of the year, human organs wouldn't be readily available, and you wouldn't be legally
Who
allowed—
is going to buy an organ from me for $1 million? Matt Pat. Okay, let's go through this, Matt Pat. I murder someone. I steal their heart. Who am I selling that heart to? Who is gonna buy a heart from me for $1 million?
Allowed to sell them, but guess what? On Purge Night, it's no rules, just right. Just like an Outback Steakhouse. We know from, well, pretty much every Purge movie, but let's call out Purge election year, that a whole bunch of dead bodies just lie around in the streets until 7 a.m. the next.
Oh, I don't even have to murder people. I can just be the cleanup crew. Matt Pat, now you're on to something here, man. I don't even have to be immoral. I just have to harvest the organs of already dead people. That's also kind of immoral. That's also very immoral, Matt Pat. I don't know if I want to do that.
Next morning, we see this very explicitly as Lainey and Dawn spend the Purge driving around in an armored ambulance, carefully considering who'd help. But instead of focusing on the living, what if instead we chose to focus on the dead? Could Lainey and Dawn have found something that we could capitalize off of? I'm thinking so, because we could use that same armored ambulance idea to collect the dead.
Bring out your dead!
And bring those freshly killed purgers to hospitals. Or, at the very least, our gang of waiting doctors and nurses, where the organs in the body could then be harvested by trained
Oh, you could actually just get dead-ass doctors to do it. Oh, that would be a W side job for a doctor. 1 time per year, you just harvest organs. Holy shit.
Professionals in proper facilities. Now, normally, this would be totally illegal. The commercial harvesting and selling of body parts is illegal in all countries except Iran. But on Purge Night, those concerns go out the window.
Wait. You can harvest organs legally in Iran?
Be totally illegal. The commercial harvesting and selling of body parts is illegal in all countries except Iran. But on Purge Night, those concerns go out the window. And you see, these organs are incredibly valuable in every sense of that word. In the US alone, there are more than 113,000 candidates waiting for transplants, and many are willing to pay whatever it takes to get access to that life-saving organ, which has in turn created a black market for some of the stuff. This is especially true for kidney transplants. Humans are born with—
Yeah, but I don't know if the people... Here's the issue, Matt Pat. The people that need a kidney transplant don't have 450 grand to just shill out to me for me to hand them some random person's kidney.
with 2, but they only need 1. So the selling of your second kidney to people who need it is something that really does exist out there in the world. And the idea of using the recently dead as organ donors isn't a new idea either. People can sign up to be organ donors for after they die. And in China, inmates executed on death row were historically used as organ donors. So let's talk brass tacks. How much is one dead body on Purge Night gonna net?
I would steal thousands of vials of insulin, and then would you resell them?
Well, unfortunately, we have to discount some of the most valuable organs right out of the gate. A heart is normally useless after death, so we're gonna have to kiss that $1 million I mentioned earlier goodbye. The liver also breaks down pretty quickly after cardiac arrest, so we're not gonna be able to pawn that
rip.
one either. Some relatively
Rip.
small ticket items will last a bit longer, like the skin, which collectively might be around $5,000. The
I'm not gonna skin someone alive for 5 grand, Matt Pat, okay?
corneas in your eye will be worth significantly more if undamaged, at about $20,000. And those kidneys that I mentioned before, they're going for about
FN in my chat in all caps. I would do that. What the fuck?
$62,000. Not too shabby for an organ we got 2 of, but the real
Oh, I would keep them? You would keep... What if they expire?
big ticket
Cruises
item here,
diabetes? Yeah, I know, but 1,000 vials is a lot of vials.
bone marrow. Bone marrow is by far the most valuable substance by weight in the human body at an incredible
Liver King would buy bone marrow from me. If I harvested bone marrow, Liver King would buy that bone marrow.
$23,000 per gram. Per gram. And the human body, oh boy, does it have a lot of the stuff. The average full-grown human male is walking around with about 2.6 kilograms of bone marrow in their body. That is nearly $60 million of bone marrow just sitting there in your chair right now. And here some of you thought that you weren't worth that much. So this then begs the obvious question of why isn't everyone rushing down?
Okay. Now, if the Purge were real, this is looking more enticing, Matt Pat. This is looking more enticing. You are getting me more enticed by this. Theoretically, if there were no laws, the crime rate would be 0%. Yes. Are we not going to talk about the fact that Matt Pat knows a lot about how to commit felonies? Yeah, literally. The fact that Matt Pat knows how to harvest organs, I feel like that's something we need to speak about.
Down to the hospital right now to sell off a tiny piece of their body and buy a new house or something. Well, in most states, it's illegal. In California, for instance, you can be compensated up to $3,000 for the procedure. So there is an upper limit to what you can
How
be
are they gonna harvest my bone marrow?
earning legally from this sort of stuff. And you see, for as huge as some of these numbers are, that's the overall rub. These are the real prices of these organs. $1 million for a heart, $250,000 for a kidney, a bunch for bone marrow. But in reality, if you were to sell this stuff, they're not netting that high of a price. According to medical transcription estimates, the average price of a dead human body is likely going to be more around $550,000. Still, $500,000 for each person that you pick up off the street? Not too bad. On Purge Night, those streets are paved in gold. Fleshy, cadaverous, recently murdered gold. And that, my friends, is the recipe for the perfect purge. Like I said, in the US alone, there's currently over 100,000 people waiting for organs, but only about 14,000 organs get donated every year. But with this plan, there's no
Matt Pat, where are the people that need the organs getting the money to fucking pay me? Are you just gonna say that's not my problem? How the hell is somebody gonna pay me 400 grand for a fucking kidney? I'm just gonna have a recent. What am I gonna walk up to their doorstep with a fucking kidney and just be like, here, it's I just got this for you.
no victim because they were already dead in the street. B, you and your team of medical professionals are actually working to help.
Insurance? It's not covered by insurance because it's a fucking black market sale. It's during the purge. I would have just harvested someone's kidney.
Save some of the people on that 100,000 person wait list. And C, harvesting and selling organs to hospitals or on the black market or whatever you end up doing in that 12-hour window could net you a ton of cash. Maybe as much as $550,000 per body.
My girlfriend just said, hey Joe, Brooke here, your girlfriend. Just wanted to let you know my car won't start, so I can't go to work. F in the chat for my girlfriend.
That you pick up. See, most people might use the
Lil Cobra's bro for the sub.
purge to settle vendettas or enrich themselves financially, but are these selfish people really doing the purge right? The purge is an opportunity to give the gift of life to otherwise hopeless people by circumventing society's red tape. For a connoisseur that's looking to purge perfectly, those 12 hours aren't just an opportunity to get rich, it's an opportunity to make a difference. And that is doing the purge right.
Well, making a difference would be me not selling the organs, me just giving it to the person, Matt Pat. I don't think I'm making a difference if I'm being stingy and making someone that is in dire need of a kidney transplant pay me $500,000 for a fucking kidney. Like, I feel like that's not me making a difference.
That, my friends, is the perfect purge. But hey, that's just a theory. A film.
Stop. For literally collecting dead bodies, this is a wholesome theory. It's not wholesome. How is this wholesome? Let's lock in for the first video here, chat. Road rage driver goes too far. What happens next is shocking. Darman. I feel like it's been a month since we watched a Darman video. We've been watching like too many police cam videos instead.
And she said she can watch Derek during our session next week. So I was...
What the?
Did that strike with the Darman motherfuckers stop yet? Like, do those people still work for Darman? Like, did he up their pay or anything? Like, you remember how there was like a strike for against Darman for like 3 days? All right, whatever.
Okay, Mark, calm down. It's fine.
You just cut me off. So, you got a problem? Yeah, I do. I do have a problem. Well, I would have a problem too if I were driving that old crappy BMW you got there. Oh, yeah? Well, why don't I just ram my BMW to your Alfa Romero?
Mark.
This is like the most fucking lax vanilla road rage I've ever seen. Darman, if you're gonna make a road rage video, double down, dude. Get them to start cursing at each other and shit. Well, at least I don't have a shitty rundown BMW. I'll ram my car into yours. They'd get out of the car and fist fight right now.
Stop.
He cut me off, Amy. I'm not just gonna let him disrespect me like that.
Listen to your lady, okay? It's quite clear who are the pants in your relationship.
Regret saying that.
No! You need to stop acting this way. I mean, our son is in the back seat for crying out loud.
Yeah. And my son better watch me whoop somebody's ass. My son's better watch me fucking throw down in the middle of the fucking road at a goddamn stoplight.
Be careful. One moment of madness can create a lifetime of sadness.
Bro, like where, like does she got a book of fucking quotes? She got a one moment of madness can create a lifetime of sadness. Bro, that's like fortune cookie shit.
Please, don't be so dramatic, Amy.
There's the foreshadowing.
Great. You just let him get away. Hey, man, be quiet.
I don't have road rage, you're just an idiot.
It's a client. I have to take this.
Mark, we are in the middle of therapy. You can't take that right now.
Would you like to continue with what you were saying, Amy?
Yes. I feel that he gets impatient.
What do you do in couples therapy? Like, I'm not trying to say it wouldn't work, right? Like, I think talk, dude, but you're just talking in front of a therapist. I understand a therapist for personal therapy, but like in couples therapy, what does the therapist say? Like, just gives advice? Like how, like, they're just the neutral person. If I was a therapist, there's no damn way I could be neutral in a couples therapy. There's got to be, well, in reality, it's a little bit of both, but there's probably one side that's like fucking 70% wrong. You know what I mean? I'd be like, I'd do the therapy at the end of it. I'd pull the person back. Yo, you're so right. They're 100% wrong. I was capping about everything. See you next week. That'd be so fucked up. No, but I think couples therapy is good, but I feel like regular individual therapy makes more effective sense than like how, I don't know how a couples therapist works because I've never fucking been.
For example, just yesterday, we were
Oh my gosh, here we go again.
We have to talk about it. It's a big deal, Mark.
Yo, I know people that are my age that are in couples therapy and they're not married, they're dating. Do you think that's extra? I don't know. I feel like couples therapy, if you're married and you need to go to couples therapy so you don't divorce, yeah. But like if you've been dating for like a year and like shit just ain't working, like I feel like that somebody just said, yeah, just break up. Well, I mean, when you're married for that long and you need to go to couples therapy, that's different, right? Like, you should definitely go. It'll save your marriage. It'll save your relationship. It'll make you guys love each other more. But if you're like, if you've been dating for 6 months and you need to go to fucking couples therapy, y'all just ain't gonna work. Like, you've been together for half a year and you're like, yeah, let's go to couples therapy. Like, you barely even know each other.
He sped up to this guy and was screaming back and forth, all while our son was in the back seat. I don't think he sees.
Oh my God, what is your son gonna be fucking closed from reality? People have fights, people argue. Jesus Christ, you never seen your parents scream at each other? You never seen a fucking argument in your life? You never seen people yell at each other? Oh, fucking nut up. Dude, Jesus Christ. What the hell is this?
I'm so sorry. I understand this is a stressful situation for you. So, Mark, what do you think about what Amy's saying?
What do I think?
Hmm?
Yeah, get into it, Mark. Get into it.
I think I'm wasting $150 an hour for you two together.
On God, Mark. On God, Mark. Yeah, talk your shit. Talk your shit. You're still gonna have to pay her for the session, though. But talk your shit. $150 an hour. I'm gonna just get a friend to fucking mediate the argument. Let's get some stranger off the streets.
And even money because I can't even take any phone calls. This is the 3rd time that my client's called. I do not want to lose this deal.
Yo, she really crying, bruh. Like, oh my God. She mad that he has to take that shit? Like, I understand it's couples therapy. Bro, I'll pay another hour. I'll pay another $150 for the hour, bro. So I can fucking get this client. Like, what?
No. Mark!
Hey, Stacy. I'm so sorry that I missed you. No, now's not a bad time at all. So, shall we go over the deal?
Ooh, it kind of does show that he cares more about money than the relationship. I'm gonna side with the wife here. I'm gonna side with the wife here.
I can see this is having an effect on you. And I can certainly see there are anger management issues.
Bro, he had road rage. Dude, if you've driven a car, you're telling me you've never had road rage? Everyone that's ever gotten in a moving vehicle has been mad at someone else that's also in a moving vehicle. No matter what. I don't care if you're the happiest person alive, dude. Somebody cuts in front of you and you almost got in a fucking car crash. They're driving 20 in a fucking 35. You're gonna be mad.
But does he ever take his anger out on you?
Yo, nah, that's reaching. Nah, that's reaching, bruh. Oh, nah, I'm instantly fucking firing that fucking therapist. Nah, that's actually reaching, bro. That is crazy. Does he got mad at some dude that cut him off? Does he ever beat you? Bro, what? That is the furthest. He got mad at somebody in a car. He beats his wife. Those are drastically different fucking scenarios. Somebody got in a fist fight. Must be a murderer. Somebody got in a fist fight. He must have people in his basement. He must kill people. Like, what is this reach?
Oh, no, never. He's all bark and no bite. He raises his voice a lot, and he doesn't think clearly when he gets upset.
I'm gonna say this, though. If you're in a relationship where guy or girl, right? I'm not even just gonna say this applies to guys. It mainly applies to guys doing it to women. But if you're in a relationship, women to man, and you're getting beaten, leave them, get a restraining order, and move on. Don't try and salvage the relationship if they fucking beat you. That's not a relationship issue. They're a psychopath. Like, no matter, I'm a mad individual. Number one, I won't yell at Brooke. Number two, I would never hit a woman unless they tried to stab me. I've said that, right? If I'm on the street and some woman tries to shank me with a knife, they're getting dropped. But if I'm in a scenario where, like, me and Brooke are mad at each other, number one, I'm not gonna yell at her. Number two, like, we might get mad at each other. I wouldn't be screaming. Number two, screaming's different. But number two, you put your hands on somebody, nah, leave.
My worry is, by that point, it'll be too late.
Bro, they're acting like he's gonna, like, murder someone in a road rage incident. He's not even gotten in a fist fight.
Oh, this guy's driving so slow.
Right, he got no plate.
Driving the speed limit.
Exactly. He's driving slow.
That's facts. No, that's facts.
So anyway, tomorrow after I get off, I'm gonna do happy hour with the team at Javier's.
Tomorrow's
Wednesday. Bro. And some people will be like, nah, Joe, that's nuts. Dude, next time you get in a car with your parents, look at the speed limit and look at the speedometer. And just look at how fast they're fucking driving. Dude, the speed limit's 45. You'll look at your mom driving, that shit says 60. Like, there's no... Bro, it depends the area, right? If it's like a rough road or it's like a populated area, yeah, the speed limit. But if you're on like a back road and that shit says 45, dude, your mom's going fucking 70.
We have therapy. Just like every Wednesday?
This again. I don't feel like wasting time. I really don't want to do it anymore. Promise I tried and check it out and see how it goes. And now that I have, I really don't see any point in continuing.
It's important, Mark. It's the one time of the week that we get to talk about our relationship issues.
We don't have
what you would talk, bro. Yo, he ain't even got the AirPods in.
Any issues?
Mom? Dad?
Outside of me wasting my time and doing therapy every week.
Yo, you know he's zoned the fuck out. This man playing Clash of Clans. This man's Town Hall 8. Just grinding the goblins, looting the AFK bases.
This guy really slowing down?
He ain't give a fuck.
Hey, come on, man, move it!
Don't honk your horn!
Dad, you're ruining my fucking clan war battle.
This is what I'm talking about. You're doing it again. What if...
You're gonna get demoted to Elder.
Oh. Are you alright, sweetheart?
I dropped my tablet.
Joe, why does this kid look like he's traumatized at every moment of this fucking car ride? Even when they sat in the car, this man's like looks clueless.
This is what happens when you honk at people. Please, just calm down. All right? Let's not just...
You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, he's messing with me.
Stop driving like this. You're going to run into...
I've done that. Somebody tries to pass me. I'm in NASCAR. I'm in NASCAR. fucking swerving them. Oh, they get so mad. Or somebody tries to pass you on a double. No, not like a double yellow, but like, you know where it's dotted and they try to pass me, I'll speed up. If I'm going like 50 in a 45 and this guy tries to pass me, bro, I'll fucking gas it and he'll just be going with me. And then a car will start coming and he'll brake and get back behind me. Why? Just to annoy him? Like, why they need to pass me? I'm already going a little bit over the speed limit. Where do you need to be? Where do you need to be? Where you're driving your fucking Ford Focus, going fucking 80 miles an hour, fucking car coming the other way. Where the hell do you need to be? You're telling me you can't wait?
Mom, what's happening?
Oh my God. Get back to your Clash of Clans, dude. Go play Cut the Rope.
Everything's all right, sweetheart. You're scaring Derek. Slow down.
Hey, man, learn how to drive.
I do know how to drive. You're the one that needs to learn. You're tailgating me.
Well, I wouldn't be if you weren't driving so slow. I got places to be unlike you. Look at your piece of junk, man.
Mark, seriously, stop it.
You know what? Pull over. Pull over.
Or I will pull over. I'll pull over.
Do not.
I wouldn't pull over. I wouldn't pull over, not because I was scared I would lose the fist fight. That man, dude, there are incidences where people will just shoot you if they're in a road rage incident. People will kill people over messing up their Subway order. There have been news stories about people murdering Subway employees for putting too much mayo on a sandwich. I am not getting out of the car to fist fight some dude that's mad, right? I'll roll down my window and curse you the fuck out. But the second I see a gun, I'm gassing that shit. Like, I'm not getting out the damn car to get fucking shanked.
What if he has a weapon?
Don't worry, okay? He's not gonna pull over. Trust me. I run into guys like these all the time.
Bro, this kid looks like he's gonna shit himself.
I'm scared. Everything's
Oh my God, dude. There's no way.
gonna be all right, honey. Just put in your AirPods, okay? And listen to some music.
Bro's about to put on Mr. Blue Sky, hear a bunch of gunshots.
Well,
I am not. If I'm the dad, this guy's gonna pull out a gun. I'm not getting out the damn car.
he pulled over. What are you doing? Do not stop.
It's all part of the act. Okay, he's not gonna get out the car. There's no way he'd be that dumb.
He is literally getting out of the car right now. Mark, do not get out.
Like, I have to. All right? I'm not just gonna back down and look
I mean, he does have to. He does have to. He's in the scenario now. He's already committed. He has to get out of the car. Now he looks like a bitch if he doesn't get out of the car.
Our son is
He does have to get. He's already committed to getting out of the car at this point. He has to get out. He has to.
What if something happens?
Nothing's going to happen. All right? Now look at him and look at me. As soon as I get out the car,
I think that guy's gonna beat the shit out of you.
Just watch.
Mark.
I got it.
Don't.
He gonna pull out a fucking
What's up,
Italian
man?
stiletto. Dude, he's got a scar on his face.
Apologize, or am I... Whoa, 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 whoa. Take it easy, okay? I'm sorry. I never meant to take it that far. Okay?
Yeah, you're not so tough, Art.
And then what's that one guy that teaches you how to get out of gun situations?
So the reason why it didn't move, the slide didn't slide, is because I inhibited it by pushing it to the rear.
Yeah.
From there.
So have the reaction time. Let him shoot the gun, but before the bullet leaves the chamber, grab the fucking the pin fire. You got one shot or you're gonna die. Grab the pin before it fucking shoots the bullet.
Please, let's just talk this out, okay?
Too late. Should have thought about that before you started tailgating me and then mouthing off. Give me your phone.
What?
I said give me your phone! Come on.
Dan, he gonna take that kid's tablet.
It's a nice car you got there. Always wanted a BMW. You stay right there. Or else.
No.
Unlock the door.
Please, our son is in the car.
Shut up! Unlock the door!
Okay.
Come on! Okay. I'm not gonna tell you again, lady.
Okay.
No.
You already know the kid shit himself.
Okay.
Over there. Phone!
Right, he was scared when the parents were arguing. Now the guy's got a gun.
Give me the phone! You, get in.
All right, okay.
I bet you
You
will
left
get
the kid in the car too?
there a lot faster where I need to go. The way you drive. Hurry up!
Wait, we have to get our son out.
No. Son stays. I need collateral.
No, please.
Shut up!
Dad.
What, are they gonna go rob a bank?
Everything's gonna be okay, Derek.
Please, just let him go.
This was hired by the therapist.
Oh, he has nothing to do with this.
Unlock the door!
Don't even think.
Yo, I'm actually going to make the prediction right now. This guy is hired by the therapist.
Think about it. Drive.
No! 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 No!
That's pretty traumatizing for the kid, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, some dude just standing on a roof with a gun. What if he had a gun and he just killed the actors?
All right, look right here. All right, man, look. You got a car and whatever else you want, just please.
The kid in the back. The kid in the back. Hold up. This is playing in the back. Please! Please! I know!
Just let me and my son go.
No, I'm not done with you yet.
At least let the kid go. He's innocent.
Yeah. Too bad his father isn't. And now he's gonna have to pay the price because of you. Both of you, get out.
Yeah, that's crazy if the kid's not in on this.
Let's go. What's going on, boss?
This guy thought he was real tough on the road. Let's see how tough you are now, pal. Let's go.
Welcome to the set of What Would You Do?
Now you get to choose.
Choose? Choose what?
Who gets to die first?
Yo, that's crazy.
You? Or your little...
Damn, if we both dying, I'm gonna probably say my kid first. Because I think that's pretty traumatizing for... If we both die, I would say my son dies first. Because then the kid has to watch his dad die and then him die. Whereas, like, I could at least talk to my son, right, as he's about to get shot. And I would rather see that than my son see me die.
Wait, no. Because I tailgated you. Please.
Daddy, I don't want to die. Please do something.
Come on, man, I'm really sorry. You don't need...
At what age can a kid genuinely contemplate death? Like, understand death? Like, obviously, if you're, like, 5, you know what death is. Like, they don't want to die. But, like, at what age would you understand death? 9? 10? Yeah, I would say, like, 10. I would say at 10 years old, you could understand the idea of, like, maybe 8. You could understand just death. Like, actually, like, you're gonna die.
Little kid goes first.
No, please, not my son.
I think that makes more sense, though, for the kid to die first.
I'm gonna be nice. You don't have to watch.
No, please don't shoot my son, please. I swear I'll never drive like that again. Please.
Yo, if this is all a ruse that the wife did, I would divorce my wife. Like, if this was a ruse that my wife did to me to make me not have road rage, like, yeah, I learned my lesson, but you convinced me that my son was about to die. I'm divorcing you. And I'm gonna take the kid.
Just don't shoot my son. No.
Oops.
Not my son. Not my boy. Why would you do this?
I would be screaming, bro. It would be way worse than that, bro. He just said, not my son. Why would you do this? Bitch, that would be the most manic, blood-curdling scream I would have ever had. If I just heard my son get shot.
Why? I told you I'll never drive like that again. I told you.
Would you mind repeating that for me?
Yo, that is nuts. Yo, divorce papers the next day, bro. I literally knew it. Divorce papers the next day. On the table.
Amy? What's going on?
You see?
Bro, that's traumatic.
I figured the only way for you to learn your...
The only way for him to learn his lesson is for you to convince him that his son is gonna die? The only way? Not like a stern talking to? Or like maybe like a car crash. Ruining it, not ruining his life. Worse than that, convincing him his son has died.
Hi. I'm so sorry about all this. My name's Gino. I'm an actor.
Axel, I'm also an actor. Please don't be mad at us. Your wife hired us.
Wait.
Wait, all this was a setup?
Bro, there's no way the lesson is, like, don't be him. No way.
And you were in on this too?
I'm sorry I tricked you, but...
No. I get it. I'm the one who should be apologizing.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Oh, you're fucking joking, right? Like, I understand he's in the wrong for getting in the scenario to begin with. You're fucking joking, right? That he has to apologize? Bro, you just convinced him that he and his son was going to die.
So as you said,
oh my God, here it is.
Madness really can't create a lifetime of sadness.
Lifetime of sadness, there would have been no life.
I am so happy to hear that.
So, tomorrow after work, the girls invited me to watch the new Mission Impossible movie.
Tomorrow's Wednesday. We have therapy.
I know. I know how much you hate it, so figured we can just cancel.
No, it's all right. I'm happy to stick with it. Actually, I feel like it's been helping me out a lot.
Yeah, now he needs a psychiatrist. Now he not only needs a therapist, now he needs a psychiatrist.
Honey, don't...
No, trust me. I've learned my lesson.
Nah, pulls out in front, bro. I'm screaming. I'm doing the same damn thing over. You fucking idiot! I need to read the comments. I need to read the fucking comments. Horrible example of how to show somebody how bad something could be. This could scar people so easily. Yeah. Moral of the story, a good dose of reality is way more useful than counseling. Bro, that is not the... Dude, the moral of the story is fucking not do something else. Not hire people to convince them that you're going to kill your son. Wow, great message, Dar. If your partner starts acting out and you have issues, what should you do? Oh, yes. Let's set up an entire kidnapping and murder and traumatize them just to try and teach them a lesson. Like, dude, if somebody ever did that to me, I would leave them immediately. On God, dude. Like, all right, next video. Inside the Ocean Gate Titan tragedy. The nut scandal that almost ruined Korean Air.
On December 5th, 2014, a flight operated by Korean Air was set to fly from New York City to Seoul, South Korea.
Was that a 16-hour flight?
But before it could even get off the ground, several people's lives were permanently altered by a bag of nuts. But despite where you might think this is going...
I thought this was going to be the nut scandal, like a chipmunk climbed into the fucking airplane overnight and started storing just all of its acorns and like peanuts that like weighed down one of the sides of the planes or something.
It's not a story about someone having an allergic reaction and the traumatized passengers who witness it. Instead, the story...
I had a rat problem at my old place back when I used to live in a trailer, and we got back from like this trip for a week. This was when I was like 8 years old. And a rat had taken all of the Hershey Kisses that were in a bowl and arranged them in a line in between the gap between my washer, or not my washer, my dishwasher and the countertop. Because it was like, there was a gap about this big, and there was just a line of Hershey Kisses all the way from the back to the front. It's very weird. Never found out why it did that, but I had a rat problem. I remember there was a rat problem. And we had a rat and a bat problem, separate times. But when the rats were there, they would like grab stuff, and I still think about it. Like to this day, I'm like, why did it do that? I know it was storing the food in some way, but it was like so not perfectly organized, but it was like almost perfect. Like it was just like lined, like he like individually carried one over every time.
Instead, the story centers around Cho Hyun-ah, also known as Heather Cho, a vice president at Korean Air who was sitting in...
Did she have a nut allergy or something?
...first class for that flight. As the plane was preparing to take off, a flight attendant handed Mrs. Cho a bag of macadamia nuts. And this is when all hell broke loose.
The CEO, or like one of the heads of the company, gets a bag of macadamia nuts. Macadamia? You know I only eat cashews. How dare you?
Cho was instantly enraged because she was served the nuts in a bag instead of in a bowl. Yes, that's...
Oh my god. Like, that enraged her? I get maybe it'd be like policy to like put them in a bowl for first class, but if you're the CEO, I'd be like, you guys are supposed to put this in a bowl and move on. Not, what do you think I am, some poor person? Sitting in coach? Are you gonna offer me next a Biscoff cookie? Who do you think I am, some peasant?
the grave offense that's...
Next you're gonna offer me fentanyl, I bet. That's why I do it in the back bathroom.
...started this whole thing. Cho began screaming at the flight attendant, a woman named Kim Do-hee, reportedly yelling, "What kind of service is this?" and berating her for a minute before realizing that she should really be yelling at Kim's boss. So she called over the cabin crew chief, Park Chang-jin, and began screaming at him instead, throwing the bag of nuts against a wall in the process. She asked Park why she had been served macadamia nuts in a bag instead of in a bowl, to which he replied,
"And imagine being a customer. Like, you're sitting in first class next to her, you're also rich, but you're like not a dickhead, and you're going, whoa. This is like out of a movie level of like fucking, privilege. You care that bad, just tear it open." The only thing that warrants this level of anger is if you're handed a Nature Valley bar in first class in the package. And it's like an older plastic one that's really hard to tear, and you just know it's going to go everywhere. Like, that would be the problem.
Simply following the official Korean Air service manual. Cho then demanded that they bring her...
I'm not dissing Nature Valley. I'm saying if you have a Nature Valley bar, it's like in that situation, I'd be like, all right, could you open it for me? Because the entire pain of a Nature Valley bar is opening a Nature Valley bar. Whereas, like, you're just tearing open a bag of nuts.
Cho then demanded that they bring her the service manual to prove it. So Park grabbed a tablet which had the manual on it. Nervous from the situation, he accidentally mistyped the password for the tablet, causing Cho to get even more upset. But once he was able to get the manual open, he showed Cho proof that the flight attendant had correctly followed the guidelines for the cabin crew when it comes to serving macadamia nuts.
Oh, so it literally, like, they're right. So she's also just a shitty CEO that doesn't even know her own manual. Like, they didn't even fuck up. She's just crashing out for no reason. That's wild. Do you think it's like a germ thing? You're not supposed to give them in a bowl because it's like, ooh, loose nuts?
And if they had a whole...
That's kind of weird.
...thing dedicated to that, I can only imagine how long that manual was. It's just a shame that they didn't have a section for...
Dude, serving nuts is really a rich person thing. You ever been to a shitty fucking, like, restaurant or, like, small eat spot and, like, one of the menu items is, like, mixed nuts? $9. Why don't you just give me dirt and charge me for it? Mixed nuts, $9. Are you fucking serious? That should be free. Mixed nuts, fucking $9. If I'm at a bar and I'm buying fucking $20 drinks, $18 mixed drinks, and I have to pay $9 to get a shitty trail mix that you got from fucking Walmart down the street in a big barrel...
...of the company throws the bag of nuts at you. Unfortunately, the evidence that she was wrong did not do much to calm down Mrs. Cho. Instead, she continued yelling at both Kim and Park, eventually forcing them to get on their knees and beg for her forgiveness.
I know the job market's rough, but I don't think there's a world where I would get on my knees and beg a random woman that owns the company to, like, please save me. Quitting on the spot? Yeah, literally being like, all right, I'm taking this flight now. Fuck you.
That might seem intense, but anyone who's ever been handed a bag of macadamia nuts instead of having them presented to you in a bowl can understand the frustration. While the flight attendants were on their knees, Cho continued berating them and then grabbed the tablet and started hitting Park's knuckles with it. Again, I think we can all agree that...
What is this? What are we in, a fucking 1930s American classroom where you get hit with a ruler? What type of shit is that? She started breaking his knuckles with a fucking iPad?
This is a pretty rational response, considering...
Honestly, get your bag, you know? Honestly, him kind of leaning, if he had just quit, that would be bad, you know? Because if he had quit, he's not getting anything. Like, maybe he just gets like a nice pay package for leaving. Now he could sue the shit out of her. Like, she's beating him with an iPad for giving her mixed nuts. Or not mixed nuts, macadamia nuts.
What Cho had endured. She then fired Park and demanded that the plane be sent back to the gate so he can be kicked off. The entire interaction took place in the first-class cabin, but there was only one other passenger flying first class on that flight.
Oh, so nobody was there to see it. I think somebody else would have fucking said something to her.
And I can only imagine the severe discomfort that person was experiencing in that moment. Sorry to interrupt, but could I trouble you for a ginger ale when you have a chance? The plane, which still...
Trouble you for a ginger ale? I would say something. If I was on a first-class plane for Korean Air and I know the CEO is crashing out on this person, I'm going, yo, I'm never flying with you again. Like, you're awful. Like, you need to step down. No, you wouldn't? Yes, the fuck I would. Yes, the fuck I would, because I don't work for her. What is she gonna do? Ban me from Korean Airlines? Oh, boo fucking who? Oh, boo fucking who? There's a million fucking airlines. You take another one. You're not the hero. I'm not saying I'm a hero. I'm not doing that in this hero complex of like, let me save the day. You stop hitting that man in the knuckles with an iPad. I would be annoyed personally of how awkward and weird that is. I would walk up and be like, you're being a weird, like you're being a loser. Like, why are you crashing out? Like, what type of weird, prissy, rich shit is this? Like, I don't have, like, bro, because you got to realize, like, flying first class is fine. Like, if you have the money to fly it, fine. Spend the money to fly it. But, like, that level of, I hate rich people that act like snobby movie rich people. Like, I understand I have money now. I didn't have money then. And even though I have money now, I'm going to still tip people well. I'll, like, still be forgiving for mess ups. Like, honestly, I've always said, most of the time, if a waitress brings me the wrong thing, I'm probably not sending it back. Right? The rich people shit where it's like, oh, I have money, so therefore you must serve me better than the average person. No, you're just a regular ass motherfucker. And I understand in first class you're paying for better service, but it's like, dude, they'll bring you like a damp towel to fucking wipe your face with. I flew first class one time, upgraded, and it was paid for by a company that was taking me somewhere. When I sat down, they handed me a wet towel. I went, what? Like what am I? It was a hot, wet towel, and he handed it to me, and I went, like, what am I supposed to do with this? He's like, it's for your hands or your face. I went, okay, and I just like put my hands with it, handed it back to him. I'm like, this is the most useless shit ever. That's the type of rich people shit I don't understand. I have money now. I'm like, that is stupid. Like, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? What do you need? Well, I need a warm towel for what? Like, I'm sitting on a fucking airline. Just give me, like, a drink, and then I'm fine. Here's a water. Thanks. That's all I need.
The fact that he's Korean. Don't worry, Park. We'll let you buy a ticket back. The flight then took off 46 minutes late.
What's the most rich person thing you've done? I buy Main Plus when I fly now. I don't sit in the back of the plane, but I don't buy first class. I get Main Plus. 6 extra inches of leg room and a free checked bag. That's balling. I spend, if I'm flying, if like regular coach is like $400, I'll pay $650 for more leg room. And is it a waste of money? Yeah, sure. But like, that's why, like, I have the money for that. I don't have the money. I do have the money. I could fly first class, but it's stupid to fly first class. Like, that's just like, you're full on wasting money. Cause like Main Plus is $650 if coach is 4. First class is like $1,400 for a 4-hour flight or like a 3-hour flight. Like, I'm not paying that. Like, I'm just getting conned. You know, but if I was flying, like, to, like, Asia, like, if I ever fly to, like, Thailand or something, I'd buy one of the lay-down seats. Because sitting upright for 15 hours, I'm gonna be fucking bashing my head on the walls, man. That shit sounds terrible. Like, that I would pay the money for. What's the most rich person thing I've done, though? I don't know. Like, I don't know. What do you mean by that? I bought like, oh no, you know the biggest rich person thing that I've done now that I'm at the point in my life, I will give the waitress my card before knowing how much the bill was. I don't look at the bill. Like if I'm out to eat, that's the thing that I've noticed. I'll just hand them my card. Well, either way you're paying. Some people just do that, but like I'll just hand them my card. But that's it. Like I used to look at the bill. Now I don't look at the bill.
Flight attendant Kim Do-hee,
it's not really rich, it's more financial security,
was not dismissed, since Cho had shifted her hatred towards...
What if they charge you for some shit you didn't order? I don't know. That probably has happened before. Ooh, no. The richest thing that I do is I buy my friend... Every time I go out, I buy shots. I waste money when I go out. If I go out to a bar, I'm probably blowing like $400 on drinks. That's like the stupidest shit I do. But it's like, I'd rather, like, I would want my friends to do that if they had money. So it's like, I want to do that shit. Like, I have money, I go out with my friends, I turn, like, they're all talking, I turn around, I have a tray of shots. Like, it's fun. Like, because I could spend that money. Yeah, gambling. Gambling, sure. What else? I don't know. Way back, I was financing my car, and I had, like, it was like 3 years that I had to finance this car. And like a year and a half in, I went, what the fuck am I doing? And I just paid it off. Like, I guess that. It was like, I was just like, why? Just buy it.
But we can only imagine the tension in that first-class cabin during the flight. And it's a good thing the moist towelette was the right temperature. Otherwise, we would have had to run the whole thing back.
See, that's what I'm saying, this moist towelette. That's the thing they run on every airline. Why am I getting a moist towelette? I've never been somewhere where they do that. It's weird. I don't want that. Why are you giving me a wet towel? It's like, honestly, I get, it's nice that it's warm, but it's like, ugh. Like, I don't, why?
Now, if you've heard this story and you're wondering how Heather Cho had enough power to not only fire the cabin crew chief for something this trivial, but also to turn the plane around and order it back to the gate, allow me to provide some context. Mrs. Cho was not just a vice president at Korean Air. She was also the daughter of Korean Air chairman and CEO Cho Yang-ho.
Oh, so she's like a Nepo baby.
You see, large South Korean conglomerates, known in the country as chaebols, are often controlled by powerful families. Members of these families are practically nobility, which is why everyone unquestionably obeyed Heather Cho throughout her macadamia nut tirade. Following the whole thing, Korean Air went out of their way to silence the incident and prevent it from getting into the public eye.
I'd take $2 million to not say anything. If I'm one of them, I'd go, give me $5 million. Retirement money. I won't say anything. You don't need it? No, but I'm saying if you're an average worker, I'd be like, I'd rather get $5 million and just dip.
And pressuring them into lying about the situation during the investigation from South Korea's Ministry of Transport.
Oh, that's really bad.
He gave Park a statement to say to the investigators, and Korean Air executives were reportedly present during the entire questioning. Since Park could tell the investigation was biased, he reported the story directly to the media, and that was when things got bad for Korean Air. They immediately issued a statement addressing the situation, apologizing for the inconvenience, but saying that it was Heather Cho's responsibility to enforce the procedures of the cabin crew, and she was simply doing her job. Not sure what kind of job requires you to attack your employees.
To hit him in the knuckles with an iPad and make him get on his knees. I think if anything, it'd be like, hey man, you're doing this wrong.
But maybe she was just making sure their combat skills were up to par. Their justification for Park being fired, despite him being totally in the right, was that he hadn't produced the proof quickly enough. And
he got the iPad code wrong is why they fired him. He mistyped the password. Wow.
We know a woman who delayed a flight by 45 minutes over a bag of nuts really values timeliness.
No, and that's like, dude, people always go, oh, 45 minutes, you know, your flight's delayed, that's not too bad. But you got to realize, like, a flight getting delayed like 20 minutes is a butterfly effect for the rest of that day, is what's so fucked. Like, if you have 1 hour, if you have a flight in the morning get delayed by an hour, every flight on that plane for the rest of the day is now delayed at least an hour.
Further research into Cho revealed that this was not her first time behaving like this. In 2013, she physically assaulted a flight attendant who served her improperly cooked ramen noodles. This woman really is a hero for everyone who despises airline food. Cho was also involved in a separate controversy that same year when she traveled to Hawaii to give birth to her twin boys, therefore allowing them to be US citizens and avoid the South Korean mandatory military service. And in the interest of efficiency, maybe she was even able to clobber some flight attendants on the journey there. In fact, it seems most of the Cho family has a history of mean behavior, with Heather's sister, brother, and mother all involved in
Water rage? What is it? What is it? What nut rage? Brother of nut rage heiress injures mom in Christmas Day feud over power control. Or mum. Korean Air matriarch receives suspended jail sentence for abusing domestic staff. Why are they always hitting their employees?
similar scandals. So the public wasn't buying the half-assed apology, and sales of Korean Air flights had dropped by 6.6%. Finally, the airline was forced to admit defeat. Cho Yang-ho stood before journalists and publicly apologized for his daughter's nut rage, calling it a foolish act and saying, "It's my fault. As chairman and father, I ask for the public's generous forgiveness." He also said that his daughter would be resigning from her positions at Korean Air. Heather Cho herself then stepped up to apologize in front of the media, hanging her head in shame and announcing that she would also be personally apologizing to Park and Kim. She reportedly went to their houses to do so, but neither of them were home, probably busy looking for jobs. So she left them both notes saying sorry instead.
They didn't get... Bro, she left them a note saying sorry. Oh my god. Why don't they just give them money? Like, I know that's like a sweep under the rug thing, but if it's like you're gonna abuse those employees like that and then fire them, it's like, give them $1 million. And then it's like, it's not all as good, but it's like, okay, you know, I got something out of this.
Glad she handled this apology like she was delivering a package that required a signature. Still, the backlash had reached a new level, with some people describing it as a national embarrassment and proof of chaebol power abuse. The whole thing was then taken to court, where Heather Cho was found guilty of obstructing aviation safety and sentenced to 10 months in prison. She was released after 5. And I honestly have no idea if that's too much of a punishment or not enough. Korean Air was also fined
Yeah, I don't really know. I've never been presented woman crashes out for getting nuts and hits guy with iPad.
$2.57 million by the Transport Ministry for the incident, as well as being ordered to pay $45,000 to Park for what he
Bro, what? Why is the ministry suing for $2.57 million and the employee gets $45K? Like, what type of lame-ass shit is that? Why is the ministry not giving that money to him? $40K? Bro, $40K? Are you serious? So he just gets a yearly salary. Yeah, that's good, but it's like, bro, like, you were a part of, like, a big-ass thing with, like, Korean Air abusing employees.
and led to a revision in the South Korean aviation laws, increasing the punishments for disruptive passengers. But the best thing to come from this was in South Korean supermarkets, where sales of macadamia nuts rose 250% following the incident. And that wasn't even some kind of protest. The whole thing just gave people a craving, I guess. It also
yeah, I haven't had macadamia nuts in a while now that I'm thinking about it.
gave Heather Cho a bad public image, which seems to have followed her over the years. In 2023, she changed her name from Cho Hyun-ah to Cho Seong-yeon. Yeah, that should fix everything. As for the only other passenger in first class, she actually contacted Korean Air about the incident after it happened. In response, the airline sent her a calendar and a model airplane as an apology. And honestly, I don't think they owe her anything.
Holy corporate dystopia. Sorry you had a bad time. Here's a Korean Air themed calendar and a little plastic thing you could put on your desk.
She already got to witness the greatest in-flight entertainment of all time. Now please consider subscribing, or I'll turn this whole plane around and banish you to JFK Airport.
Oh god, JFK Airport, I can't go there. I'll subscribe. JFK Airport's fucking hell. Only airport worse, Newark Airport. Miami Airport also sucks. Newark Airport blows. Denver Airport's the size of a fucking country. Ever go to Denver Airport? Get from gate A to gate J. Takes 30 minutes. Fucking walking for 9 hours. trying to get anywhere Denver airport. All airports suck? Nah, some are chill. A lot of Texas airports are pretty easy to navigate. Atlanta airport and Newark ain't that bad. Newark airport sucks. It really does. Parking at Newark airport's terrible. It's like fucking $500 for like 3 days, dude. Long-term parking is horrible. I don't know the worst airport I've ever been. I went to St. Martin Airport when it was after the hurricane. They had wires hanging from the ceiling, and it was like the airport was like half broken. I was like, wow, this is rough. There was no AC either, but that was also like, hey, they just got hit with a hurricane, so can't really knock them, you know. All right, next video, chat. Inside a flat earth convention, where nearly everyone believes Earth isn't round. Who here believes the Earth is flat? Say aye. Ban all of them. Ban all of them. No, don't ban them. All y'all are capping. Realistically, there's 2,700 people in my stream. There might be one flat earther. There might be one flat earther here. If there is a flat earther here, you are so misled in life. I am so sorry. Before we even get into the video, the idea of believing the Earth is flat is more so centralized on, like, number one, a lack of education and a distrust in your government. Because everybody always has a fucking excuse of like, oh, the government's lying to us. Okay, yeah, the government lies to us about it. Why the fuck would they tell us the Earth is round? Why would anyone lie about that? What is the benefit of telling us that the Earth is round? Is it like, and then they'll go into some weird world order conspiracy theory on like debunking religions and all this other shit, and the government's trying to suppress religions because if the Earth is flat, then Earth is more valuable than if it's round. Like, come on. Are you fucking kidding me? And then Earth's the only flat planet, and then every other planet's round? That makes no sense. Well, actually, Joe, it's a sphere. It's not a sphere. It's actually a semi-sphere. It's like a frisbee. And there's an ice wall on the outside. That's why you're not allowed to in Antarctica. Airplane windows are curved, so it makes the Earth look curved. My math teacher was a flat earther. What did they teach? Fucking 2 + 2? How is a math teacher a flat earther?
And the Earth is...
Flat. Flat.
The Earth is flat.
My reality, my senses tell me that the Earth is flat. And
your senses? What do you mean your senses? Like, your sense of touch, smell, and taste tell you that the Earth is flat? That makes no sense. What are you, fucking Peter Parker? Bro, and then when flat earthers go into fucking theories on how, like, water finds its level, because a lot of flat earthers don't believe in gravity.
For the people attending the first Flat Earth International Conference here in Cary, North Carolina, their Earth is indisputably not round.
Yeah, everybody here can agree on absolutely one thing, which is it is not a globe.
For centuries, a flat Earth was accepted as certainty.
God, yeah. For years, flat Earth was accepted as certainty when humans didn't have technology and people were stupid and the majority of the population couldn't fucking read. Actually, that's not true.
Until science and sailboats said otherwise. But in 2015, this guy, Mark Sargent, posted...
Bro, his shirt says, I am Mark Sargent. Are you fucking kidding me? You printed a shirt that says your own fucking name on it. I am more a part of the conspiracy theory that the dark side of the moon has aliens on it than the fact that the Earth is flat. That is, I would more be susceptible to the moon being fake or some shit. Birds are drones. I'm more for that. I'm more for birds being government fucking drones than the Earth being fucking flat. And when they say the Earth is flat, is there an ending? Like, see, that's what I don't get.
Help you get your head around both the design.
Oh my God. Who came up with that? Mark Sargent came up with that. This dumbass. There's too much information. This is what I don't get. And this is why I'm freaking out and I'm all over the place here. There's so many different things that prove that the Earth is round, and they have to debunk all of them. And so, like, as a philosophy major, and just even if you're not a philosophy major, you've probably heard of Occam's razor, which is the idea of, like, shaving things off that, like, number one, are irrelevant, and just choosing a better option based on what is easier explained. What has less questioning needed to choose the fucking correct model. If I explained that correctly, I don't know if I actually did. But the idea in trying to understand something, getting unnecessary information out of the way is the fastest way to truth or best explanation. Exactly. They're just fucking shaving all of this shit off and debunking literally every single thing. What about the pictures of the Earth? Those are fake. The moon landing, that's fake as well because they've never been to the moon, because then they would look back on Earth and they would know that it's flat. So they've never been to the moon either. Planes are fake. It's because of the windows are round. Like the ocean looking round and you not being able to see over the horizon. Oh, that's just a vision depth. Like they have to come up with an explanation for every single thing that proves that the Earth is round rather than just believing that the Earth is fucking round. I just went all over the place there. I'm so sorry.
You're kind of the, like, father of this movement. How would you...
Don't do that.
You're the one who sort of started it all.
I did not invent flat Earth. All I did was walk up to a door, point at it, say, you know what? I think there's some really interesting things on the other side of this, and check it out for yourself. If flat Earth is a university, FEA, then I would be the freshman recruiter.
People have traveled from around, actually, Mark would say, across the flat world to its...
Oh my God. See, they all have their own models. Dude, Mark is an NPC. Mark is a side quest. Mark is an Easter egg in a video game. Dude, and then this dickhead has his model. What is this? This doesn't even fucking... He has the U.S., South America, and then above the U.S., is Europe, Asia, and like all... Is that Greenland? What is that right there? Like, what the fuck is this? And then an ice wall blockading us in.
You know, I have a poem about that. It's,
Bro wrote a poem about the Earth being flat.
a few months flat and 7 months to rally.
Kim Gurley came to the...
What are you writing about how being a flat earther changed your life?
I haven't really come out all the way yet. I'm still a little in the closet.
Come out? In the closet? This isn't coming out with your fucking sexuality. You're a flat earther. This isn't coming out about your sexuality. What do you mean you're in the closet? You're at a fucking flat earth conference saying you're a flat earther, and it's not even something you come out of the closet with. It pisses me off. Cause like I'll sympathize more with flat earthers that believe the earth is flat because they don't trust the government. Even though that's more whack of a theory, I would rather be friends with somebody that believes that than somebody that has some scientific evidence on why the earth is flat. Because there's two different people. There's two different flat earth people, right? There's flat earthers that genuinely believe the earth is flat due to their own scientific inquiries, right? Or inquiries, whatever. Their own fucking hypotheses. And then there's flat earthers that believe the earth is flat for no reason other than them distrusting the government. Both are stupid. But one, distrusting the government, okay, there are scenarios where that's applicable, and you're not actually disregarding other evidence. You're just saying you believe it's flat because of the government. I understand that. I don't understand you trying to prove that the earth is flat with their dumbass experiments where they hold a flashlight or some shit. You ever see the experiments where flat earthers debunk their own theory, and then they sit there stumped?
If you're seeing through this hole, through the next hole, and seeing the light at the backboard or at 17 feet off the water, the earth is flat. If he's holding it up at 23 feet high and we're seeing the light, well, that's because the earth's curved. So I should only be able to see it when it's at 17 feet. Okay, go ahead and drive down there, Enrique. You're gonna hold the light there. Enrique, how high is your light?
17 feet.
I mean, it's as, we don't see you, Enrique. Lift up your light way above your head.
A lot of people are going, this is
crazy, right? But think about this. For the last 20, 25 generations, this is what we've told people.
Unlike what we...
Oh my God! For the last 20, 25 generations, this is what we've told people. What other fucking things have we done that with? Like, literally everything. It's the idea of changed knowledge.
North Pole is at the center of most flat Earth maps, with the ice of Antarctica holding everything in.
And they say the ice of Antarctica is is what blocks us out, right? They don't know what's past that, but they can't because the government won't let us past it.
Everything in.
So are you certain this is what the Earth looks like?
Pretty sure. Almost. I mean, there are some details to be worked out, sure, but the basic concept is sound. Absolutely sound. And one thing, again, we absolutely know for a fact, this ain't it.
So those iconic blue marble images.
All right, I have one question for them. Why not one of you get your pilot's license or like anything and try and fly from one place to another with your map? Get on a boat and go to the ice wall. Get on a boat, get on a plane, and use your map to go somewhere. You're not gonna end up where you think you're gonna end up. You're gonna be fucking Christopher Columbus landing in some place thinking you're somewhere else. It ain't gonna fucking work.
You start seeing words like composite or animation or something that tells you this is not an actual photograph.
No, it is an actual photograph. Another dumb fucking point. The reason it says composite is because the International Space Station isn't far enough away from the Earth to take one big picture. So they take a bunch of small pictures and combine them together. You could have fucking found that out if you Googled it.
Which is why I thought someone who's actually seen the Earth from space might have some answers.
1 + 1 is?
2.
What color is the sky?
Blue.
And the Earth is?
Round. Just like it is here, this model of it.
Professor Mike Massimino spent more.
Bro, like, look at that picture. Yo, look. Oh, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how the Earth is curved? Isn't that just so crazy, though?
Okay, we're in the final countdown. How you doing over there?
He's played himself on the Big Bang Theory, but some flat earthers actually believe astronauts are just actors, part of a huge conspiracy going back to those very first steps on the moon.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
But you see what I mean? That's what I'm going back to my Occam's razor thing. They're debunking so many things that just factually disprove their point of view. How are you going to believe that the Earth is flat? Because you can't just say the Earth is flat. If you're saying the Earth is flat, you're saying that all astronauts are actors, the moon landing was fake, all the pictures of Earth are fake, they're photoshopped, they're whatever. The government's lying to us, everybody's lying to us. It's all just a mass, like fucking conspiracy theory. I don't get it.
Believe that they've gone to space?
No, not at all. The rockets go up, sure. There's nobody in them.
I hope you're ready to listen fast because I'm ready to speak fast.
Rob Skiba is another one of the celebrity contrarians in the Flat Earth movement. His popular YouTube videos and podcasts take clues.
Should I look up his YouTube channel? He does like 2-hour podcasts and then he just has one stream of him playing Call of Duty.
Playing against evil.
Oh, this isn't Call of Duty. Oh, oh, he's actually talking about the Call of Duty. He's talking about the Call of Duty, not Call of Duty the game. Okay, that's awkward.
Pretty much everyone here, though, is kind of a conspiracy theorist.
I'd say that's a common trait, but I think there's a little bit of conspiracy theorists in all of us. I really do.
This is going to be fun.
It's why many of them do their own experiments. Daryl Marble packed a level on a flight to test if the plane was flying parallel to a flat Earth.
So there's going to be some science-y people who say that is a real Bobo experiment.
They have.
That's a little basic.
I know. It's so
And none of them have any sort of accredited degree or, like, anything, usually. Like, he's just doing his own experiments, and I'm not dissing that, but, like, if he had a degree in, like, I don't know, astrophysics, like, tell me an astrophysicist that thinks the Earth is flat. You know what I mean? Like, if there was a genuine astrophysicist doctor that was like, yeah, the Earth is fucking flat, I'd be like, okay, maybe there is some evidence towards that. But it's always just people that have no knowledge except their own experiments of it. This flat earther thinks NASA's lying to you by Vice.
Hi, I'm Nathan Oakley, and I'm a flat earther. I run several YouTube channels. I interview people about the subject, and I've been doing it for about the last couple of years.
Bro, where's a fedora? Do you think the average flat earther wears fedoras more than non-flat earthers?
In my last career, I was traveling around the world as an international sales rep. And as I traveled around the world, what I observed on almost every flight was the same thing, which was lots of people staring at the back of their headrests and observing the latest movie, drinking booze, falling asleep, whereas I would actually be at the back of the plane looking out at the emergency exit window, which had the widest viewing angle, and observing the flat plane below. That being the case...
See, it's not a flat plane, though. It might be perceived as slightly flat for the reasoning that Earth is huge.
I mean, I literally went and woke my wife up and told her that the Earth was flat.
I woke my wife up and said the Earth is flat. Chat, should I'm hanging out with Brooke later. Oh my God, yo, chat. Wait, let me check if she's in stream. Should I try and convince my girlfriend that I think the Earth is flat later? Like, dude, just like randomly at like 2 a.m. Just like wake her up, be like, oh my God, the Earth is flat. Like, the Earth is flat. Why would NASA lie to us?
Well, NASA were developed for the sole purpose of lying to us. Their only purpose is to perpetuate the globe lie. Every single story that is told by NASA has the subcontext that we
Do you see the anger in his eyes? He's just like actually pissed at NASA.
On a globe. The way they're faking things is with top of the line.
And here's how far the ignorance goes. Say we sent this guy into space and he saw that the Earth was round and he came back and told everybody that the Earth was round. We have changed his mind, right? We've accurately changed his mind. He thinks the Earth is round. But every other flat earther would be like, no, you just brainwashed him. You paid him. You convinced him to tell us that the Earth is round. The Earth wasn't round, or the Earth isn't round. You didn't even take him to space. You didn't even take him into space. That was fake. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to come it's impossible. The reason I shit on them is because there's no room for discourse. This isn't politics where there's actually room to speak. Because in political arguments, I'll actually sit there and I'll not get mad. Because when you get mad, that's when the other person shuts off, right? But with this, every possible evidence you could throw at them has some dumbass counter that's just, no, that's not true. Oh, that's fake. You brainwashed them. Bullshit. Government conspiracy. Lies, lies, lies. To the point that no matter what you tell them, the only way you can convince them that the Earth is round is by showing them, and that only convinces one of them. So you're saying NASA's propaganda is as truthful as blockbuster Hollywood film?
Well, that's a good comparison because the blockbuster movies bolster the NASA fakery. If you're watching Guardians of the Galaxy or Star Trek or Star Wars, the basis of that is that you are on a spinning globe. So the fact that Hollywood perpetuates this meme, this lie, this spinning globe lie, is the over-the-top suspension of disbelief. Whereas when NASA do it, they play their cards much more close to their chest. They always keep it nice and simple. So they're not going to be having Star Wars type battles in space. They're just going to have a zero-G meal.
They're going to have a zero-G meal because there isn't Star Wars in space. Because the Hollywood films are fake, but NASA's real. They're not playing their cards to their chest. They're actually showing you how it is, whereas Hollywood is entirely fake.
No, I can't prove it. I can only support it with evidence. So to say, do I need to prove it? I would say no, because the starting point is flat. That's what you observe, that's what I observe, and that's what everyone deals with in their day-to-day lives.
Because Earth is huge! Because the Earth is massive! The curve is so small that it's almost unnoticeable standing on Earth because it's so small. The Earth isn't the size of a marble, it's a planet. All right, I'm done watching this guy. We're gonna move on to the last fucking flat Earth video. Yo, chat, we throw you back into this time. You think you're smart enough to realize that the Earth is round? Like, cause bro, how they explain these stories is insane. Like, the amount of free time that they must have is absurd. Because, like, they're sitting there, like, dude, there's one guy that, like, mapped out the general fucking, like, size of the Earth by just weighing or it was time or, like, he did it with time and fucking the size of the Earth. Just shadows off of sticks. He would place sticks in different parts of the Earth. And, like, in like, hundreds of miles away from each other. And then he would measure the shadows. And then he was like, yeah, the Earth is about this big. This is how long a day is.
Eratosthenes realized he could calculate the angle of the sun by measuring the length of a stick and the...
Oh my God! Bro, this is it.
Yes.
Bro, I didn't think this would be it. Dude, how smart. Yo, chat, this guy had to be a fucking genius, though. To be able to be like, yeah, if I put a stick down, I can see that the shadow's this long. Therefore, boom, boom, math, it's that big. What?
The Earth can only have a circumference if it's actually round.
He's a lizard person. John Timmer is a lizard person.
For example, people sailed around the globe in 1522 and have been filling in the
Oh, this guy's so boring. I could fall asleep to that. All right, we're done. We're done with that. I just wanted to see that one point about the dude fucking figuring out the size of the Earth. All right, let's go on to the next video. Oh, God. 16-year-old boy abandons his parents. What happens next is shocking. What the fuck? Is he some super genius? But he's wiring some shit in the middle of class that's actually showing, like, electrical pulses. No way he got a Nokia strapped to a bicycle helmet. He better say it's some crazy shit. This is a mind control helmet. This is a mind control helmet.
A time machine.
Bro, dude, what the fuck is the Nokia's purpose in the time machine? Like, where, how is a fucking 1995 Nokia enabling you to travel back in time? Oh, to type the year in. Oh, yeah, you need a touchpad, obviously. Now he doesn't have a time machine. I'd be pissed. If I'm this guy, I'd be like, well, now this kid just took my fucking time machine. Like, would you give you, if you haven't even used it yet, chat. Okay, how did he know it was going to work? Number one. He was literally fucking with it and was like, oh, now it works, right? Would you give your friend your time machine without you ever using it? I mean, I might use him as a test subject, yeah. Like, I wouldn't want to be the first person to test that out, you know? Actually, no, I definitely would be one. I definitely would want to be the first, because then I would be the first person that went back in time. I wouldn't give him the fucking helmet. Now I don't have it. No fucking way! Oh, the time machine worked! They had weed in the 1600s, bro. It was just not worldwide available, and it wasn't as strong as it is now. Weed's a plant, dude. You think that just became, like, a thing? A fucking dad pen. A Nick stick. A Zinner. You pack one of these into your fucking lip. That'll give you a fucking... You'll start buzzing, bud. Let me tell you right now, you pack one of these into your fucking lip skis, oh, you're gonna be fucking buzzing, man. Would never want a maid. I don't know if that's at all relatable, but, like, I would rather clean my house than have some random person come into my house and, like, touch my stuff and, like, clean everything. Like, or live-in maids. Bro, I had one friend when I was young that was, like, rich as hell, and he had a live-in maid. And I was just like, yo, isn't this, like, weird? Like, having somebody that, like, you're not even related to that's just, like, living in your house. like dead-ass just living in your house. And you see them every day. And, like, yeah, they make you breakfast, but, like, you're not related to them. Like, bro, that's not how a prenup works. How did Darman fuck that up? That's not how a prenup works. Oh my God, bro. Like, what am I gonna explain this business shit to a fucking multi-million subscriber fucking channel? A prenup only protects shit pre-marriage. A prenup is something you sign that basically protects your assets in case of a divorce from before you're married, right? So if you're if you have $1 million when you're married, right, and you sign a prenup, and then you make $10 million while you're married and you divorce, that $1 million is yours, right? That $10 million is not protected by a prenup. That is still in fucking your mutual income, right? That is still up for grabs. When you get a divorce, that shit is split almost 50-50, right? The only shit that's protected is what you had before you had a prenup. I could be wrong, but I'm almost entirely sure I'm right. Another dude? Not his dad? Some other random fucking guy? And, like, this is entailing that they'll get married, right? Like, I don't want to say that this situation just doesn't make sense, but, like, they're sophomores in high school. Like, the odds they get set up and then get what are the odds high school relationships end in marriage? Like 2%? Like, not a lot. 2%. 2% of high schoolers get married. Whereas 19% of those who marry their high school... Oh, wait. 19% of those who marry their high school sweetheart attend college. What percent? Yeah, 2% of high schoolers. What percent of college students? I think colleges, it's like 1 in 3. Yeah, 28%. If you're dating somebody in college, there's like a 1 in 3 chance you marry. Imagine he spawns one time. Oh, this is an Xbox family. Oh, give me the headset. Give me the fucking headset, man. I gotta go back. But wouldn't his friend not remember him being, like, going back in time, right? Because in this scenario, he's going back in time, changing who his father is, somehow still being alive, when genetically that would make no fucking sense whatsoever. So we're gonna slide past that part, right? Even though he has a literal different dad, he's still alive, right? But let's just move past that point, right? He's alive, even though he has a different dad. His friend would be meeting a different person, right? Like, he wouldn't remember the fact that he went back for a rat and then they get married. Like, what? Bro, like, the majority of these relationships will just end in them not even fucking dating. I don't want to be a dumbass here, but, like, if he's mad that his parents are broke, why doesn't he just go back in time and do something to where they would be rich instead of trying to get a different dad? Like, why doesn't he go back and, like, bet on a horse race? Or like, walk up to his dad and say, bet on blank. Bet on the Patriots to win this Super Bowl. Put everything on it. Put everything on first touchdown fucking blank in whatever date. He went to his house. Dude, cereal with water? I'd rather eat that shit dry. Dude, literally, what the fuck is the point of putting water in it? I'd just go fucking fist fight that guy, straight up. If I had to do this so I would fucking be alive, I would just straight up for no reason just fist fight that guy. Like 100%. I just throw down, right? What else are you gonna do? You don't need to distract him. You're never gonna see the guy again. Oh my God, distract him. Just literally tackle him into another room and just beat the shit out of him. And he doesn't remember him? Oh, hey, why am I in the photo of you guys when you were fucking 20 years younger? Why you should have called 911 to scare her boyfriend.
On March 19th, 2023, in Marshfield, Wisconsin, a distressing 911 call was received from a female urgently requesting an officer's assistance, but refusing to provide further information. The call was accompanied by the sounds of a male shouting in the background. In response, officers were promptly dispatched to the location traced through the ping of the female's cell phone.
Wow, so she called the cops and hung up? Oh, but she probably did it as a like, I'm gonna call the cops on you just to be a wow, and then hung up not expecting them to show up. Oh my God, she's probably gonna shit her pants when they knock on the door. How do they know what apartment?
Police department!
How do they know what apartment it is? Oh, because they can trace who she is.
Police department, open the door! Police department, open the door!
Hello?
Hey, this is Officer Clatch, the Marshfield Police Department, calling you. What's going on? Well, we got a call from this number stating, okay, well, what apartment are you guys in? Well, we're trying to, we just want to make sure everything's okay.
Oh, no, I was just calling because I was trying to piss off my boyfriend. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's okay. Oh, no, it's okay. I was just trying to scare my boyfriend because he was agitating me.
All right, so we just got to check on everyone. Okay.
It should be illegal. It is illegal. Calling a fake police distress call is like fucking years in prison. It's Zalia for the sub.
Well, how would you know we're knocking on the door?
We're not leaving. Come to the door. Open the door.
Oh. What's going on?
I have to go to work. No, I have to go to work.
Okay.
I'm not willing to be late for work.
Okay, what's going on?
I have to. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. I have to go to work. I don't even know where you
Then why did you call the cops?
guys are here. Get away from me, please. You're making me feel. I want the chief of police here.
Okay.
Whoever the supervisor is, I want here.
Okay, he's coming.
Okay, I have to go to work. I don't have time for this, sir. I have to go to work.
So you called it.
No, I didn't. I don't know who called you. I did call you.
What's your phone number? Let's start with that.
603-85. I'm from New Hampshire. Well, I'm from Massachusetts originally.
Okay, so who's in the apartment with you?
Me?
Okay, who else?
Me?
Because there's someone else.
I have to get ready, sir.
Okay.
I have to go to work.
We got her?
I have to go to work.
Yo, why is she tripping? Like, honestly, even if she called, like, for just to piss her boyfriend off, she could be like, it's okay, right? Like, it's not a big deal. I was worried. I'm not worried anymore. And then they'll go away because it's up to her, right? But, like, her walking out of the door and being like, I need to go. I need to go. Get the fuck out of here. It's just like, okay, well, now they're going to want to search your fucking room. Now that, now you're acting like you got some sketch shit going on.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh.
Okay. So that's the number that called 911.
I actually have two different numbers on
That's
the
the
phone.
number that called 911.
Oh, you're right. It was.
They needed some help.
Okay.
You just said you didn't call the cops.
So that's why we're here.
I have to go to work, y'all. I have to go to work. I have to go to work. I have to go to work. I'm not talking to you.
Oh my God. Yo, they can't. Dude, they can't just leave, right? Like, you have to say, they're going to ask you, like, dude, even if they're going to ask you, like, 4 questions, they're going to ask you 4 fucking questions. Be late. What are you skitzing about?
Speaking to you. I have to go to work.
Who else is inside?
You realize you just repeatedly saying, I have to go to work 30,000 times is only prolonging how long they're going to speak to you?
I have to go to work. You guys are going to cause me to lose my job. Please let me go to work.
You called them!
I have to go to work.
Yo, you're tripping, bro.
The fuck are you doing?
Oh my God, stop!
Oh my God, there's no way. Fucking hilarious. Oh my God, he fucking came out ready to swing. Came out bugging. The fuck is going on here?
Get the fuck away from her! Get over here!
Get the fuck away from her! Back the fuck up! They're not even like remotely aggressive. They literally pulled up and said, we got a call. We had to show up. What's going on? I have to get away. Please let me get away. Please let me get away. You're fucking skitzing. They're not even mean. Like, they're not mad. They're not fucking aggressive. They're not threatening to arrest you. Just have a conversation.
Get the fuck away from her! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Yeah! Oh my God. Yo.
Oh my God, stop!
Yo, he ran out and lunged at them. Yo, they could have shot him.
The fuck are you doing?
Oh my God, stop!
Get the fuck away from her! Get over here! Get the fuck away from her! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get down!
My baby's in there! My baby's in there! No, sir!
You just said no one was in there. Wow, this got so hectic so fast. There was literally no jump cuts. Like, at all. This was like 2 minutes. Not even less than that. Because it was an intro initially. Damn, they almost tased him in the dick, too. That would have fucking hurt. Bro, you're acting like they're just gonna run up to your baby and shoot it in the face. Like, your kid's okay. Relax.
In the bathroom! Please go get No one did my nurses!
I didn't do anything. I thought you guys were hurting my wife.
Yo, to be fair, I don't know if they should have tased him. If you want my honest take, I thought that shit was hilarious. They probably shouldn't have tased him. After he saw that they were okay, he went like this, and then he put his arms down. They said, get on the ground. They gave him like half a second, and then just fucking tased.
I can't breathe! You just tased my boyfriend for no reason!
You need to...
Not for no reason. He did, okay. For no reason after he lunged out. But when he lunged out of the door, if they tased him right then and there, that wouldn't have been bad.
You just know I can't breathe! No!
You're gonna go up?
I can't!
Oh, but you're originally late for work.
Let's go outside.
Wait, you said you're freezing so you can't go outside, but you were trying to go outside already.
Oh my God!
Yo, imagine being their neighbors.
I can't believe this!
I gotta adjust this cuff too before.
I'm wondering why she called the cops to begin with. Dude, 3 minutes in, and this already escalated faster than any video I've ever seen.
No, you are
Fuck you! Fuck you!
I'm arguing and the police got involved. I didn't do anything.
Brandon's your first name, right?
Yes,
Brandon,
sir.
all we had to do was talk about that, right?
Okay.
That's all we wanted to do when we came here.
I'm
Can we sit you up?
I think they feel bad. I feel bad for Brandon. Yo, justice for Brandon, bro. I feel bad for Brandon. He got tased. I think he wrongfully got tased.
Taser out of my leg,
Yeah,
please.
we want to sit you up though so you're not laying on it, okay?
Guys, I didn't do anything wrong.
You came out tense up at us, man. You can't be doing that.
Yeah, see, no, they were allowed to tase him because he lied.
With your fist
I
ready
didn't
to
leave
go.
my apartment. I did not leave.
What the fuck is this weird mesh thing on the fucking side right here?
Can't come out trying to fight us.
He just lost his job.
All right.
He just lost his job. I can't afford to lose my job. Please help me. Please. Please. Guys.
No way, dude, even if they let you go right now, you think you'd be able to just go to work? Chat, if this happened to you and you were like, please, and they were just like, okay, go to work. You're not gonna go to work and be in a right headspace.
I'm gonna lose my job.
You have a seat in here.
I'm gonna lose my job. Please don't. Please, I'm not gonna run. Why would you guys handcuff me? I wasn't running.
Okay,
They don't handcuff you because they think you're gonna run. They'll do that sometimes, but like, they don't only handcuff people because they think they're gonna run. They handcuff you if you're arrested.
Call 911. Just listen, all right? All right.
I called 911 because he was being a douchebag. I was just trying to threaten him with the fucking cops.
Okay, that's
That was
inappropriate.
it.
So you called the cops!
He wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing anything.
Okay, you got every police officer over here because we thought someone murdered, beat up, and
No, I'm fine. You guys did all of
And
this.
when we
He
show up-
thought that you were hurting me. Of course he came out here to help me. He thought you guys were hurting me.
okay, you called
You
911.
just tased him.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like, yo, they would have never tased him if you didn't call the cops on him.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing anything.
Okay, she can go in the car.
Oh, please. I have to
Put
go
your
to-
legs inside.
Sir, I have
Put
to
your
go to-
legs inside
I'm
the
trying to talk to you like a normal
Put your
person.
legs inside the vehicle.
Please, talk to me.
No, put your legs inside the vehicle right now. Put your legs
Can you
inside.
put the window down?
We can roll the window down.
Can I please be in the know? I want to know what's happening. Guys, please. I have to work.
They're not gonna arrest Brandon. Brandon's fine. They're probably gonna release Brandon.
I'm under arrest?
Yep.
You're
Why?
under arrest for
You
obstruction.
called a false police report.
An officer first. of
I'm
all.
going to jail?
No, you're not going to jail. You're under arrest right now.
I have to work at noon, guys. I can't afford to lose my job.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have.
Bro, she said she was gonna be late at work. It is 10:53. You were acting like you gotta be work in 5 minutes.
I didn't do anything, sir.
Yes, you did.
So I'm going to lose the work at noon. Please.
Put your leg in. Put your leg.
Why is she still held on to the fact that she has to go to work?
Put your leg in, or you will go to jail. Put your leg in the car. No, you're going.
Bro, like, now you're resisting arrest. Now you're gonna get a now you're gonna get a charge for that. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. She'll get really mad, get really sad, try and be reasonable, and then get really mad, really sad, try and be reasonable.
Please. Can you
Put
put
your
the
leg
window
in-
down, please?
Put your leg in the car.
Please put the window down a little
Put
bit.
your leg in the
Why
car.
put the window down? What the fuck is with the window? Why do we need the window down, bro? They got AC in a fucking car.
It's just a little bit.
That was weird.
How you doing, Officer Bird?
I'm okay.
Nice to see you.
I'm gonna take care of you here, buddy.
I hope there's not going to be anything stupid from this. Nobody's hurt. I don't feel like I'm not going to make paperwork out of it. So.
Oh god, I feel bad that I feel bad that I'm watching this. I mean, dude, it has fucking 5 million views. I feel bad for Brandon. I don't feel bad for the woman right now. I feel bad for Brandon.
If you need needle nose, I have needle nose in the cabinet.
I'll put the window down a little bit. Stop yelling.
Please talk to me. I need to know what's going on, please, sir.
You're being arrested for 1, disorderly conduct. 2, resisting an officer.
I wasn't
3,
resisting, sir.
Yes, you were. You said no, and just started going.
Work at noon.
that is resisting an officer.
Sir, I have to go to work at noon.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Nobody gives a fuck about your stupid ass fucking work right now.
3, for obstructing an officer by filing a false police report, which caused us.
He wasn't.
Yo, homie stuttered there. He was trying to fucking remember what the laws were.
I called the police because he was yelling.
Okay, you told me that you just made that up.
No, I told you he was
that he was being a
called the
douchebag.
cops.
Yeah.
Sir, I can't afford to lose my job.
I'm sorry about that.
So do I have to go down to the station?
You're gonna come down to the station right now, yeah.
Please
There's absolutely zero chance she makes it to her work. Like, absolutely zero chance. When Kai got detained, wasn't he in jail for like 12 hours?
So is she gonna be held?
All she cares about was work. She don't care about the kid. Well, she cares about work because her boyfriend lost his job. And if she loses her job, that's also devastating. So I understand her freaking out about work, but like her freaking out about work is only going to further make it less likely that she gets to work.
You just screamed in my face.
I'm sorry. I have a baby I have to take care of.
Where's your baby right now?
In there.
In there?
Yes, sir. I have to go to work.
Okay.
Please, I have to go to work. Please.
So who's gonna watch the baby?
I'll call out. I'll call out. I just have to be there for my baby. Please don't take him away from me.
All right, we're not gonna take your baby, but we gotta find somebody for him right now. We have to go through what just happened.
Why can't Brandon take care of the kid?
Here, and we're gonna go do that at the police department.
Okay, well, can we go now? I have to work.
You want to call them and just let them know you're gonna be late?
I can't. I'm the one that opens.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's not.
Wait, what the fuck did she say?
We're gonna go do that at the police department.
Okay, well, can we go now? I have to work.
You want to call them and just let them know you're gonna be late?
I can't. I'm the one that opens.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's...
What opens at noon? What business opens at noon? A restaurant? A bar, maybe. A 7-Eleven? Dude, they're open 24/7.
It's not gonna happen right at this exact moment, so...
Okay, well, yeah, can I please call them? I have everything.
Wait, why are 7-Elevens called 7-Eleven? Are 7-Elevens open 11 hours a day?
We'll have to go get that in a second here.
Sir, what's going on with my boyfriend?
I don't know. I'm out here talking to you. Do you think I know?
Okay, your decision's got you here. My decision? I didn't do anything besides try getting her to calm down and cook her breakfast this morning. I didn't do anything besides cook bacon and sausages for us.
What part of cooking has you stepping through a doorway with your fist raised at police?
We have to work through what happened to make sure...
Okay, that's true.
All right? And we're not going to rush this because you're on a time schedule.
Sir, please. Nothing happened. He was yelling and I called the cops and that is it.
Okay. You were screaming that...
You guys just look
that
for
we need to get there.
reason to arrest me. I don't get it.
I don't even know who you are.
Bro, but you would get arrested. You would get arrested even without the other shit. You would still either get fined or get arrested for filing a false police report. If you're convicted of 4th-degree false reporting, you can face up to 18 months in prison.
I'm not telling you.
Okay, well then that's another reason we're not going to let you go then. She said that her boyfriend was being a douchebag and that she wanted him to get scared.
Yep. That's basically what he said.
Obstructing, disorderly conduct, and resisting, in my opinion.
Yeah. So when she started screaming like she's being right now...
She's still screaming, bro.
He came to the door like...
We were hurting?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we were hurting her.
Fist up, ready to go.
Does he need to go to jail over this?
I don't think they should arrest Brandon.
There's a baby in the room in there?
Yep.
Okay, so if he's rational and capable, let's leave him there based on the circumstances.
Okay. Are you going to stay calm?
Yes, I promise.
Okay.
See your
I
friends are
need
going to
you
work.
I need you to stay calm and cooperative at this point, all right? I'm going to have Officer Fox unhandcuff you so you can tend to your baby.
Okay, that's a dub that they're doing that.
Okay, what is your name?
Sir, I'm not yet. Please, I have to go to work.
Oh my god, dude, it's been 10 minutes straight of you just saying you have to go to work.
I have to go to work.
I'm asking you what your name is.
Why?
So I can address you.
Why? I don't know, because you're sitting in the back of a fucking police car.
Kira Flabbergasted.
Shakira.
Okay, yeah, your last name's Flabbergasted. That is not her fucking name.
Any mental illnesses that I need to be concerned about?
Just bring me to the fucking police station. Or can someone let me call my work?
Yeah, take a sip of that coffee. Hold up, sit in. Yeah, take a sip of that coffee. Yeah, hold up. Why don't you prop up a good old YouTube video on the iPhone and sip that coffee before you pull out to the police station? Yeah. Make sure to go like 10 under the speed limit too.
Please. Can I please call my work?
Not at this time. I told you that. Because you're under arrest.
Sir, can you call them for me? All you have to do is go and
call her work for you? Yeah, she got arrested. She's not going to be in today.
I don't have your phone with you.
And I wasn't lying earlier. I have 2 different numbers on one phone. I have an eSIM card and a regular SIM card. I was not lying to you guys.
Yeah, but you said you didn't call.
I'm going to lose my job.
don't know what to tell you.
Sir, please just...
Somebody just said I love viewing Joe's stream whilst I shit.
Your actions are way inappropriate, and your neighbors don't have to put up with this.
Sir, I just want to make sure I don't lose my job.
I don't know what to tell you. I will call them.
Why would you tase him? He wasn't doing anything wrong. You guys are so fucking trigger happy. It's ridiculous.
Bitch, if they were trigger happy, they would have fucking shot him with a real gun. They tased him because he lunged out of the door. Now, they should have tased him earlier rather than giving him time, and then they shouldn't have tased him when they did. They should have just let him fucking put his hands up. But if they were trigger happy, they would have legitimately shot him.
All cops deserve to get shot.
All cops deserve to get shot. Yeah, that's a nice one. Even though they're literally doing their job and you filed a false police report. Yeah, a lot of cops are shitty dickheads. That's a fact, right? But like these guys showed up because you called them worried for your life. Fakely.
Bring me to the hospital.
Oh my God, I would love this. I would love this. I would love this. This would be my favorite part about being a cop if I was a cop. The ride to the station where I sit dead silent.
For what?
Bring me to the hospital.
For what?
Bring me to the hospital. I want to kill myself, and I feel like I want to kill myself. Bring me to the
Somebody
hospital.
said she sounds like R2-D2.
Okay. Duly noted.
Bring me to the hospital. I want to kill myself. I'm having thoughts of suicide. Bring me to the hospital.
So she's trying to pull the good old, what is it, 4140 hold or some shit? Where you say you're going to kill yourself so they have to take you to a hospital instead? It's 5150. That's what I meant, not 41.
Myself. I'd like to talk to an officer.
Okay. What would you like to talk about?
I would like to go to the hospital. I'm feeling suicidal.
We're not going to take you to the hospital because you're going to go to jail, so.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, what is he doing then?
We're still working.
Also, yeah, like, what is this play here?
I'm going to jail? For
Yeah.
real? Wait, why? I'm going to sleep in a prison? Sir, why am I getting arrested?
For disorderly conduct, obstructing an officer. We may arrest him too, yeah. But
So what about my baby?
we'll take care of the baby.
Oh my God, you're going to take my baby?
I'm not going to take your baby. Wait.
CPS coming to get my baby?
Brandon's taking care of the baby. Fucking relax.
Why can't I just get bailed out?
Because in
Oh my God, please, sir, please, no, please.
I'll be 1095 to the PD beginning of 74990. 74990.
Oh,
I don't have
God.
a name for you
What's
right now.
going on with my baby? Is he getting arrested? Sir, why am I
Your baby getting arrested? Yeah, the infant's getting arrested.
getting arrested?
Because you created a giant disturbance here.
I didn't do anything. I didn't know that I was resisting. I was just trying to see if he was okay. Sir, please don't do this. I will swear to God, I will stop from here on out, guys. Please. Please.
No part of your actions have
Sir,
caused me to believe you.
I'm trying to talk to you like a normal person right now, sir, please.
Okay. You have not identified yourself yet
My name
either.
is Kayla. My birthday is 10. My social security number is. Please, sir. don't
Why is she
arrest
just listing her fucking social security number for him?
I guess I'm already arrested.
You are arrested, yes.
I only called because I was trying to scare him into not yelling at me anymore. I was wrong. That was wrong. I was wrong. That was illegal. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm the one getting arrested.
Because of your behaviors after it.
Sir, please don't arrest me.
You are arrested right
Okay,
now.
well, please don't let me stay over the night. I promise my actions will change.
Right? I'm not seeing a significant change in your behavior, but
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'm sorry.
just take a couple breaths. We'll talk. Hey, just take it.
No, I don't.
You're not listening. Take a couple breaths, and we'll talk when we're at the PD. Just breathe for a couple minutes. That's all I'm asking you to do.
Oh my
we're gonna step out of the car.
God,
We're
bro.
gonna go in
She
my
just said
book.
she would take a couple breaths. She's still fucking freaking out.
Officer, I really don't want to. Please, I know I don't have a choice, but guys, I didn't know that I was resisting arrest.
Okay.
I worked at Hooters.
We're not watching this video today. We'll watch that one Sunday. The man who got banned from Vegas for winning $11 million.
This is Mickey, a high-stakes gambler who won $11.5 million gambling one night in Las Vegas. And soon after, he was banned from nearly every casino here for making too much money. But if casinos let millions of people come to Vegas and lose all of their money, why won't they let you stay and win? Before we hear Mickey's story, I met up with high-stakes slot machine addict Vegas.
Oh my God, I watch Vegas Matt on TikTok all the time. And it's sad. Let me just show you a Vegas Matt TikTok.
$2,000 of free play, which I thought was very generous, so I figured let's do $1,000 a spin video poker. Why not? So we're going to do two $1,000 spins, and we're going to get dealt.
Oh, am I allowed to show this on stream? Oh, wait, hold up. Twitch guidelines are different. Hold the up. I don't know if I'm allowed to show that on stream. Wait, let me just listen to it. Let's see if he loses money.
So net, we lost.
Okay, they lost $400 in a minute and a half. Okay, well, that's actually not a big loss. No, but he gambles so much money. This guy goes to Vegas every single day. I don't know if he lives in Vegas, but every day he uploads new TikToks in new outfits where he is just gambling.
Matt to find out why he spends thousands every day playing slots. Boys, what are you well known
Slot machines have the worst odds out of legitimately anything.
for?
DGen gambling.
Why are we at the high limit section?
Can't win big unless you bet big, you know what I mean? Just took like $2,000.
I mean, at the end of the day, you could only lose 100% of your money, right?
So let's give it a shot. So we're betting $50 a spin. We need 6 of these balls. It's flag, come on.
Are you addicted?
Yeah, I mean,
minus $300 in 2 spins. Oh my God, dude, I'll lose. Max, I'll lose in a night outside of my birthday. Max, I'd lose in a night at a casino would be like $200, and I'd be pissed. He just lost $200 in a minute, and he's fine. Like not upset.
Like gambling away my mortgage payment, but I love this rush.
Right after 5 straight losses, Matt won 6 free games, and then a $1,600 bonus.
This does not happen all the time. But like I always say, you know, the only way you...
It doesn't happen all the time. It happens 1 out of every 100 times. I don't think I've ever walked out of the casino positive, except like 1 time. Like, you will lose money all time. No gambler is up all time if they've been gambling for their whole life.
Really, truly lose is if you quit.
And 5 spins later...
See, no, I live by that. I live by that right there.
Really lose is if you quit.
Person who stopped gambling, loser. Person who keeps on gambling, winner. Not yet, but he'll be there.
And 5 spins later, he was up another $3,000.
So is that skill? Oh, no. You guys seem pretty desensitized.
Imagine he said yes. He's like, I just have the magic touch. Let's just say I dabble into slots. Let's just say you hit the number, you hit the fucking button at the right time. It's the same statistical odds every time.
This is not bad, right?
No, this is actually really good. On slots, you usually lose everything a lot of times, but every once in a while, you win a ton. But I'm happy because, like, the other day we were here, we lost $20,000.
Within
20 grand. How do you say that casually? The other day we were here, I lost $20,000. I would cry. I would be bawling, dude. 20 G's, unfazed.
In 10 minutes, Matt was up $3 grand, and then he got hit
he's
with
still down 15,000 from yesterday.
the few losses.
We got absolutely nothing.
So you just lost $200.
I'm not feeling this. Let's just go a couple more spins though, just in case I would.
And another big loss.
And so we just lost $1,000.
A $200 loss.
Nothing. This is.
Nah, no, come on, Matt. Come on, Matt. You're going to hit big soon.
This machine is not hot.
Matt, you're going to hit big soon, trust.
Yeah, this is horrible. So we just lost $500. Will I quit? No. If you're on a roll and you're winning, you don't want to quit because you gotta feed that roll. And if you're really getting wrecked and you're losing, you don't want to quit because you're bound to start winning.
Okay.
So we've come to the
Oh my God, that was straight up literally the gambler's fallacy. Oh my God, he just literally, is he serious?
conclusion that you can just never stop.
I feel like he's explaining the gambler's fallacy. The idea that when you're really up, you don't want to stop because you could be up more. And then when you start losing, you keep betting more, but then you're due for a win. When in reality, your odds of winning are the same every time, right? It's the same thing with like CSGO cases. Like I watch CSGO. I used to watch CSGO opening cases a lot. And people would be like, the odds of getting a knife is 0.5%. So I bought 200 cases. We're going to get a knife. That's not guaranteed at all. The odds that you get one is pretty likely, right? Because you bought 200 cases at a 0.5% spin rate, right? But you could still walk out losing every single one, right? Because the odds of you winning every time is 0.5%. It doesn't go up.
Golden opportunity in the distance that might just end his losing streak.
Oh my God! Jump on. Did they leave this? They left it? Oh my God! Oh, they left this with 47 blues.
When you hit this bonus, you're gonna get 47 free games. We'll turn this thing. Okay. Good luck.
Basically, some other less intelligent gambler had left this fat blue piggy.
Yeah, some fucking smooth brain at the fucking, some dumbass, some fucking absolute idiot at Caesar's Palace just decided to fucking leave 47 blues on the piggy game.
Ripe for the popping, which would give Vegas Matt here 47 free spins, which might just allow him to win the jackpot.
$70,000? I feel like every fucking jackpot at a casino is $1 million though, and you never hit that shit. Come on. Oh my God, he hits a big one. He hits a big whammy. Put it all on black. Put it all on black.
For sure. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
So we're up $5,332.
The Suns
Go put that bitch on black. Go put that bitch on fucking black. And then if it hits, do it again.
Gambling back here. These guys were good.
But before you go to your local casino and gamble your life savings on slots, I want to introduce you to Mike Malone.
I lost $6K last weekend. Been going fucking bad.
I flew to Sacramento to hear the story of how Mike ruined his life gambling.
When did you start gambling? At what age?
Well, the gambling fascination started probably at the age of about 8. I remember my parents, gambling.
8? 8 years old?
A lot. I started doing poker tournaments when I was about 16, and then once I turned 18, there was a casino in town. It's called Jackson Rancheria Casino. That was 18 and up. So as soon as we found that casino, we started going there, and that's when the real gambling stuff pretty much started with me.
And how does it progress over time?
When I started, it was small stakes. It was like $5, $10. Little home games, playing with the boys. I was young when I started at 16, but when we were at the real casino at 18, got myself a job, so I had a little bit of money coming in. $6 an hour back then, so it wasn't much, but I didn't have any bills.
$6 an hour. Well, that was worth, $6 was worth more like 20 years ago.
I'm young, I'm still living at home with my mom. So, I take the money, try to go gamble, and it's just that high that you get when you get this easy money. Nobody wants to go to their 9-to-5 job and work.
Sure.
That's the problem about gambling, Okay. I remember there was times my dad, he would take me to Lake Tahoe. My mom doesn't know about this. And it'd be late at night, probably 12 in the morning. And he'd go in there and play blackjack. I'd sleep in the car, and he'd come check on me, every couple hours, make sure I was still alive. So, the gambling addiction, I guess you could say it runs in the family. Ran into my big problem. I was about 21 years old. I found out what online gambling was, so I started.
Dude, online gambling, brutal. Like online slots, that's the shit that's banned on Twitch. Online slots. Fucking hell, man. That shit's fucking addicting, right? Like when you start spinning like this, like these, like the stake slots and everything, like that's addicting.
Blackjack. I was getting lucky. I turned my $500 into a couple thousand. So here I am, 21 years old. I have a $10,000 credit card. I just got a brand new apartment. I got a 99 Eclipse convertible. So I was on top of the world. At the time, I was working at Olive Garden, waiting tables. I'd work the morning shift. I'd maybe make $50 in tips a night. Finally, I just said, why am I gonna come here for $50 when I can just go home and gamble on a sports game and make $100, $200 real quick? So I quit my job at Olive Garden. Did that for about 2 years.
Sports betting is I don't think what's like the worst version of gambling? Slot machines. Because your odds are the worst, and they're the most addicting. Slot machines are the most addicting because you're just waiting for a high. I would say slots is worse. Then it goes, I don't want to say horse betting, but horse betting's like really bad. Like betting on horses is like, you're going to fucking lose most of the time, or you're just not going to get a good return. Craps is pretty bad. Your lowest odds, I could look that up. Those are the worst. The best odds of winning is blackjack, craps, baccarat, and roulette. The worst odds is Wheel of Fortune, Keno, the Big 10 wheel, and then other slots.
I'm out the cage right now. I got more than 4K. Why do you need my ID? Nah, just cash me out. She's on the phone about my $5,000 win. You guys don't make me sign anything when I lose money. All right, pay me out, please. Please. It's $5,000.
Anyway. He's being a fucking dickhead. They make you sign shit when you win sometimes because they have to fucking tax you on your winnings. Most casinos won't make you sign something unless you win 10 grand. But like at the end of the day, you have to pay taxes on casino winnings. Most people don't know that. If you win $1 million on a slot machine, you're getting taxed 45% on it, 49% on it. Your state and fucking federal tax is taking that money.
This is the life of a gambler, bro. Fuck, dude. You guys are a piece of shit. You know, honestly, like, I deserve better, dude.
The online transition to me going to Reno and Lake Tahoe, I felt like that's where I started losing. The casinos.
Okay.
Start giving you free rooms. They start paying your gas to come, and you think you're on top of the world.
I just woke up and Thunder Valley called. Ooh, eating today, boy. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
That just seemed like some high schooler flex from selling, like, jewel pods. Stop playing with me, boy. Y'all ain't even seen this money spread before, have you? $10 a mango pod.
Out here in Reno having a good time. You know how we do it. When I got a buzz, I gamble better. You gonna gamble, Daniel?
Fucking 25 a gram. 25 a gram? Seeing that shit. Oh my God, bro. I remember my friend, like, yo, I mean, it's New Jersey, it's different because, like, weed's legal. But, like, bro, I remember when I was in high school before weed was, like, I never smoked weed in high school. I waited until I could fucking smoke, right? But I remember being in high school, and I had friends that sold weed for, like, $20 a gram. And I was like, bro, whoever's buying your shit, at the time, I didn't know that was a scam because I never bought weed, right? So I didn't know what weed was worth. But, like, then when I actually started, like, eating edibles and, like, I went to a dispensary, I, like, know the value of marijuana.
I did. I moved home. I started a landscape business. You know, now I'm running a 6-figure business. I have 7 employees. Life's good.
That's awesome.
You know, I'm really blessed, and things are good now.
How much money do you think you ultimately lost gambling lifetime?
I would say anywhere between $200,000 and $300,000. You know, I've gone broke probably over a dozen times. Risked my rent money to gamble a couple times. But yeah, there's been a lot of bad times.
Sure.
Gambling will just tear you apart if you're not careful. These casinos aren't built on winners. People get divorced. People have lost the house, cars, you know, you name it.
I've been in AC, and I've seen a gambling addiction, right? I have friends that are addicted to gambling. One of my friends the other night texted me. He said, I lost $1,000 in Atlantic City. I said, don't go back. He said, I'm not. I'm giving myself a 2-month break or some shit, right? Like, he lost like $1,000 just casually in a day, right? Like, I have friends that are addicted to gambling. But there's stages of addiction, right? There's people that like gambling. There's people that are addicted to gambling. And then there's people that'll lose their house for gambling, right? That's a whole nother level. I've been to Atlantic City where I've gambled, and I've seen people in the hallways crying, right? Hands in their fucking face. They probably lost all of their money, right? That they have. Like, they have nothing.
Years later, do you still gamble?
I gamble every single day. The first thing I do when
I wish there was... Yeah, I don't know why he just told this whole story about being addicted to gambling, and now he's saying he still gambles. What I was going to say, though, is there should be something at casinos like they have at online casinos where you can say, don't let me in here for whatever amount of time, right? Like, I think when you go into a casino, you should have to scan your ID, and you should be able to opt out of being able to be allowed to go into a casino. They would never do that, but on, like, online casinos, they do. Like, my online gambling account, not my sports betting. My sports betting account is still open, right? But my online casino account is closed for the next 3 months. I timed myself out. One night, I went disable, and I can't use it. Even if I want to unlock it, I can't use it, right? They should do something like that in person. It would help people. But they don't care because they want to win fucking the fucking Borgata in Atlantic City wants all your fucking money.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, bro. So if I lose $1,000, it's done.
If I'm 16 but I look 21, would they let me in? You're allowed to walk into any casino no matter what your age is. You can't step on the floor. If you're 5, you're allowed to walk around in Atlantic City. You just can't go on the floor. You're not allowed on the gambling floor unless you're 21.
I have anxiety still to this day, and I think it could be stemmed from gambling. And when you lose, that's when it kind of hits you hard sometimes. And, you know, you might get depressed, and then it goes away. You know, the next week comes, and life goes on, you know?
And as Mike tried to warn against the evils of gambling, the casino security did not want him to finish his story and told us to leave and stop recording immediately.
Casinos are evil. Casinos are evil.
Turn it off now.
Bro, casino security guards piss me off sometimes, though, no lie. They're like sometimes they're such dickheads. Like I know that like I know their job can be annoying as fuck because they're dealing with drunk people who are like mad because they lost money. But like I've had casino security guards come up to me and just be the rudest fucking people. ID please. ID please. Relax, okay? Give me a minute. I'm spinning a fucking slot here. Let me get my wallet. Acting like they're about to fucking handcuff me right there.
Casinos are evil. It's not recorded. Yes. Mike was a clear example of just how bad gambling can be if you take it too far. Or was he simply just not made for the game? I met up with one of the best gamblers of all time, Mickey, who has been banned from nearly every casino.
But Mickey wins money from poker. Doesn't he win money? Poker's different, right? Like, it's not like blackjack.
In Vegas, after winning 11...
I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he knows how to count cards, too.
One gambling session.
I'm not cheating, and if I was cheating, they definitely would have caught me by now. Then I must be doing something the casinos thought was impossible. I do have a plan that could bring every casino to their knees, and I may pull the trigger on this and watch these casinos burn.
And Mickey, how many people are banned from casinos like you?
In the fashion in which I am, there's only been 4 in history. My single biggest winning session was $11,500,000.
Oh my god, dude.
$26,000.
How much money did he walk in with, though? Like, there's no way you're like. Here's the problem. People see this and then they think, oh, I could walk in with $100 and make 11 million. No, he probably walked in with like 200K and then made it into 11 million. Like,
and
oh my god, they gave him They gave him 11 million in cash. If I won more than 20 grand at a casino, I would say, do you guys have direct deposit? Like, I would not feel safe walking around with more than 10K in cash. Like, somebody's gonna rob your ass. You're gonna walk out of the casino with fucking 11 million in bags.
Average out to a net profit winner of $1 million a week for like quite the amount of time. Grew up with my grandparents.
Oh my god, if I saw him win it. Yo, 100%. I know they bring you into a back room and then walk you out because people will try to rob you in AC. I don't know about Vegas, but in Atlantic City, I've seen somebody win like 60 grand and they just disappeared. They go into a back room, they sign a bunch of papers, and then security walks you to your car because somebody will fucking, oh my god. Dude, just imagine. You see somebody win 80 grand. You're down 40 grand. You see him walk into his car with a bunch of cash. Just fucking steal that shit. Like somebody's going to rob you.
Who spent all their time in New York City card rooms. So my entire childhood and upbringing was just around cards and high stakes gambling. Started going to Vegas once a week just to party and be a degenerate and have fun. And I became a profitable gambler. One thing led to another, and then I became one of Vegas's biggest winners of all time. I won $1 million for Mike Malak, Logan Paul, and Ryan Garcia on one of their YouTube episodes. I made money for Lil Baby, Rod Wave.
I'm never giving them money. I'm sorry. If I'm that good at gambling and that good at just poker and counting cards or whatever the fuck he plays, I'm not giving Logan Paul $1 million. I'm gonna keep the mill. I'm gonna buy a fucking Lambo and then I'm gonna fucking drive that bitch around. Why is he giving people money?
IK Osiris, 2K Baby, Lil Keed, rest in peace, Drewski, Suicide Boys.
Drewski.
So I learned that you can negotiate with every casino, contingent on your buy-in and other factors. So it went like this. I had $200. I sat down at a blackjack table for $25 a hand. I ended up taking the 200 to 5K. I stopped at 5K and I took a break.
Yo, that has to be luck. Dude, walking in, I walk in with $200 into a casino. I lose that bitch almost immediately. And I know how to play blackjack. How the fuck do you make $200 into 5 grand?
Came back and I played a little more with the 5K, turned it to 13K. Took another
break,
played the 13. 13, I ran it up to 26,000. I took another break. I played with the 26,000 and I ran it up to something like 125,000.
Bro, there's no way. People keep saying card counting. Dude, card counting isn't like the movies. It's not Zach Galifianakis from Hangover with the fucking numbers around his head, knowing what card's coming out. Card counting is just knowing if there's a higher chance of having high cards or low cards in a deck. And it only really works on low deck shoes. If you have a 6-deck shoe with fucking 300 cards, you're not going to know. With 6 other people fucking sitting with you.
but I really had nothing left to lose. It was only a $200 buy-in. When I'm at the 125K mark, I went to another casino and I negotiated higher limits. I turned the 125 into 350, and I turned the 350 into 800.
Do you have a background?
See, that's from poker. Poker motherfuckers will run up money like nothing.
Like statistics, math.
I think it really was just in my blood. It's like what I grew up with. The same like some of the top musicians or top athletes. They were born possibly, you know, like with an above average ability, and they studied.
Okay. All right, let's settle down here, buddy. Let's just say I was born with an above average ability to play blackjack. Like, Blair thinks he's him. I mean, he kind of is him in the fact that he's made $11 million at a casino, but. Like, and nevertheless, dude, it's not, you're not a genetic freak for winning money at a poker table.
They just kept like working and cultivating to perfection or close to it as they can get.
When you're gambling
Maybe
in
his
Vegas,
parents were hustlers. Shut the fuck up.
it's full-time, making millions and losing millions. Are you addicted at the time?
No. Well, I think there's a difference between being addicted and being an addict. I would say that
I would never be able to gamble. Dude, I don't care how good I was at gambling. Imagine sitting down at a blackjack table and just putting $50,000 in chips. And just letting it go. No. That's too much of a risk. The max I could bet in a hand on blackjack and not, I would be upset if I lost, but not die like $500 one time. And if I lost, I'd be in my bag. Like, in my bag.
a casual gambler, there's a social gambler, there's a hard gambler, which is what I ended up being, and a hard gambler, which is usually hard to tell the difference between a hard gambler and a gambling addict. They both exhibit all the same character traits. And the difference between the addict and the hard gambler is that the hard gambler can stop and stay stopped with the right external force. So if my girlfriend says, hey, I'm gonna leave you if you don't leave this gambling table and make dinner, and the same situation happens to the gambling addict sitting next to me, I'm the only one out of the two of us making it to dinner. The addict's gonna stay behind and lose his relationship.
Addict's gonna stay behind and lose his relationship, but he gonna be fucking rich at that. He gonna be rich at that fucking table though. He gonna be fucking. He due for a win. He due for a win though.
When Mickey gambled here full-time before being banned,
surely due for a win.
Vegas would treat him like a king, enticing him to stay here 24/7 in the hopes of him losing millions here at these tables.
What would they do for you? Would they throw a jet your way? Get you some pretty ladies to give you some sushi
Throw
on the
a jet your way? Are you fucking kidding me?
plane or what?
Yeah, they gave me a 200-passenger jet for myself, and I can use it as often as I want, as many days.
I'm going on that bitch alone. If the casino gives me a 200-passenger jet, I'm going on that alone, and I'm running up and down the fucking aisles the entire time. I'm just going to be slumped on that fucking plane.
I want, go anywhere I want with it. They let me...
wait, no, that's a waste of fuel, though. All right, I'd have to bring people. That would be an actual waste. That would be like expenditure. That would be like an expenditure of like 400 cars of fuel in a year for me to fly one time.
I have a residency in all the villas. Another casino gave me a Rolls Royce. They furnished one of my penthouses, VIP access to everything. And they're mine. They go, well, we spent $1, $2, $3, $4 million on amenities for him. He might lose $10 million, and they leave as a winner $6 million. So for them, you know, it's like an investment. But unfortunately for them, it never paid off. I never lost it all back. So,
what are your thoughts on the whole online gambling scene right now?
I've spoken to every owner of every online casino in the world, and they all want to make a deal. They all like understand that I would have the highest conversions of new players. Every one of them has offered me like unbelievably substantial money.
See, but he doesn't play slots. That's what they would want him to play. The reason he's not going to go into those stake.com things is because he's a blackjack poker guy. He's not a fucking... let me sit down and roll a fucking $1,000 slot.
Every contract has gotten so far where right before signing, I say I'm only signing this if you allow me to live stream me looking at the vulnerabilities and auditing your company. And that's the exact moment that the contracts seem to stop going back and forth and just die out. So I would take by process of deduction that they're fearful that I'll expose them for immoral, unethical, or unfair advantages against the player. I have no interest.
I think they should have that at casinos, in-person casinos. When you sit down at a slot, they should have the vulnerabilities and the odds of winning, like the odds of spinning a fucking bonus, the odds of winning a certain set. They don't have that, though. You could probably figure it out like online or something, but when you go to a casino, like you don't know what the odds of hitting this slot is.
Promo on my Instagram. I've never done it. I've never done paid promo. The legend. The best gambler in the world, bro.
You're the man,
I learned
bro.
a lot from this man. He's more
Really?
than a mentor. He's more than a gambler.
That bottle of water right there was $20 at the fucking gambling scene. You know the biggest thing that pissed me the fuck off? And we're going to watch a video on tipping culture later today. Dude, last time I went to AC, I bought a tall boy of Michelob Ultra from a fucking, like, concession stand. Because the fucking, the cocktail waitresses were not walking to me. I was there for 3 hours. They didn't show up to me one time. I bought a tall boy in Michelob Ultra. Guess how much it was? At a liquor store, it's like $4. $15 for a beer. Not even at a bar. A can of beer. $15. She handed me the can and then it asked for a tip. I said, lady, you just scanned. I didn't say that. I would not be rude. But it asked me for a tip. I said, you just scan this, bitch. I'm not giving you a tip. Right? I tip well. When I go to restaurants, I'll tip 25%. I'll tip 30% if it's really good. Right? Especially at bars, I'll tip bartenders really well. I'll tip Uber drivers, Uber Eats. Right? But if you scan one item for me and then request a tip, I'm not tipping you.
Was at gambling at one of the few casinos in Vegas that he wasn't banned from yet.
All right, we got $500.
It's going to be $2,500.
I'll do the gambling, you be my coach. How about that?
Whatever you want.
When you come to the casino, are you playing any of these games?
Slots?
Yes, sir.
Nah, never. And they're a huge disadvantage to the player. You are statistically likely to lose roughly 98% of the time.
Exactly.
So you're always running at a net negative.
And it was time to test Mickey's skill and see if he could make me unfathomable riches with only $500.
He's my coach.
All right, can I see your IDs first? Are you 30?
Am I 30? 30?
Well, you look like a...
Damn, that kind of hurt.
And so we warmed up with Pagao Poker, which is quite literally designed for people so drunk they can't make logical bets.
We have ace high, which beats her queen high, and then we have two pair, which beats her no
I
pair.
have no idea how to play this. I've never seen this game in my entire life.
Blackjack to make some real money.
So why did you hit on the 16? What's the strat there?
After a few more games of blackjack, making the statistically correct hand, we were up
1,310 because we also chipped out a bunch.
We nearly quadrupled our money. What is our end goal right now?
To 5x, so we're trying to take that 500 to 2,500.
Let's make it happen.
And after a few tense games of blackjack and baccarat that they would not let us record,
sadly, we did not lose everything. In fact, how much did we win?
We 5x. We got 2,500.
The point.
How? Like, how is... Bro, like, gambling... Like, dude, playing Baccarat isn't a skill game. You can do skilled bets, but, like, it's fucking Baccarat. Like, how... Or Baccarat. How the fuck is he, like, always winning?
The point of this was to show that we lose all our money. But sadly, Mickey's too good here.
It's exactly what we did. We stuck to schedule, and we won 2,500 from 500, just as we planned.
But... for the average person gambling, that's probably not going to happen, right?
And that's why I was a little nervous to like play. I don't want people to think that it happens for everybody. That it happens all the time. I don't want people to see this and then be like, I'm gonna go spend my last 500 because it'll become 2,500. Way more likely that their last 500 becomes 0. If the game's supposed to be 50-50, then every player should win half the time and lose half the time. It makes perfect sense. But in real life, what happens is almost every person who plays Baccarat loses. How are they all lifetime losers in a game that should always make them break even? It's because the house is rigged.
How is the house rigged?
I don't want to share that information.
Okay, so these are exploits you found but are not publicly known?
Correct. The casino's pocketing.
He did share it. I watched a podcast episode where he shared why Baccarat's rigged. He talked about how one time the card that was played was different than the card on the computer, and it showed that they were like messing with the cards that were being played and the cards on the PC, and then how they were doing the payouts and shit. It was like a long explanation. But he said that like Baccarat, they have to, like, fudge with this shit. Like, I would agree with him that some Baccarat tables are probably rigged. Because they have to fuck with the numbers, right? Because they don't want to ever have 50-50 odds, because then you can win just based on skilled bets, right? Because you could just always double your bet if you lose. But if you're playing a game like roulette, the reason that casinos win is because of the 2 green numbers, right? Because then it lowers your odds from 50-50 to, like, 48%, or some shit like that, 47%, whatever it is, right? If there was only black and red on a roulette table, then you would win half of the time. You would always walk out almost even all time.
The next. But in real life, what happens is they collect 5% commission and the players still lose anyway, which shows that the game is not 50-50.
You think the casinos are an evil business by nature?
I couldn't say anything more verbatim and more accurate. I think they're evil, sinful, dirty, dark, places that are only built to destroy people in their lives. I think absolutely nobody should gamble. And if they're gonna gamble, despite my very clear warning, do not gamble, I think what they should do is they should look at their budget and say to themselves, what would I spend on an eventful night out? I don't think hardly anything positive has ever came out from gambling, but immense damage, pain, and hardships have.
In fact, Mickey even started a non-profit to help gambling addicts like Mike Malone.
Stop playing with me.
Well, what is Shaken Hearts, your organization that helps gambling addicts and drug addicts, do?
What it does exactly is when you go to our Instagram, you send a DM. In the DM, we're going to provide you a link, and the link gives you an opportunity to put a little more specific information for your exact scenario. And depending on whether you select mental health or drug addiction or gambling addiction, you get paired with a professional from that exact topic, and we help facilitate whatever it takes to get you the help. So we do everything totally free of charge. Everyone that works as a volunteer, and I was just really happy to be able to create something to just give back.
Wow. You shouldn't gamble. You're not built like him. He is him. Is that accurate?
I would like to say it in more humble words, but sure.
Go follow Mickey, Mike Malone, and Vegas.
Bro, whenever I see people with eyelid tats, I'm always like, they're badass. Because if you have the pain tolerance to get your eyelids tattooed, you gotta be a fucking goat. Lesbians rank men from ugly to hot. Why are they... Can I ask why they're doing this? Because, like, even if you aren't attracted to someone, you can still say whether or not they're attractive. You know what I mean? Like, I can look at a dude and be like, yeah, he's hot or not hot. I mean, I kind of do have a bromance going on with Max Taylor, but I am, I'm dedicated to Brooke. Everybody knows I'm dedicated to Brooke, but Max Taylor, he's kind of the side bromance, right, in this scenario. But I can look at dudes and tell whether or not they're attractive. Am I wrong? Like, you don't need to be attracted to somebody to know whether or not they're attractive. Like, so it's just like, they're saying lesbians rank men from ugly to hot. It's just, y'all aren't gonna, do I show y'all my worm? Like, that's not hard. I would say it's just a dance move. That's like saying, what's your talent? I can hit a pretty mean gritty. What's your talent? What's your best talent? Well, I would say my sturdy is above par.
Because I'm gay.
I'm a lesbian.
Do you find men attractive at all? Every great now and then, there's like a Bradley Cooper out there that I'm like, yeah, that does it for me.
Oh, yeah. I forgot who Bradley Cooper was. Man from Hangover?
In what ways are
for me?
I think
how much drip do they have?
I cringe when people say they work at Amazon. It's gonna show you.
Why is it cringe to say you work at Amazon? What's a cringy job to have? Don't say influencer. Don't say influencer. What's a cringy job to have? Cashier just sucks. I don't think it's cringy. I think being a cashier feels cringe. But, like, it's not, like, it's actually, like, a decent job, but it just sucks. Like, it's not a fun job. What's a cringe job? Influencer, TikToker, okay. GameStop, there's one. A Blockbuster. You work at the only Blockbuster left. Isn't that shit in, like, Canada? All right, they gotta rate them from hottie, hot. You're cute. Lukewarm. Could use some work. Meh. And this ain't it. They only have one of each? I feel like that's annoying.
6 would be somebody who is not very sensitive.
6 is someone who smells. In my book, 6 is somebody who smells like shit.
I also find doing drugs kind of really unattractive.
Do you do drugs? Heroin, only on the weekend. I mean, it's a good question. Is she gonna say that caring about what people, like, think about how you look is good? Like, yes, you should dress to impress, but you shouldn't give a fuck about other people's opinions. You know what I mean? It's kind of contradictory, but you should be proud about yourself, but also not give a fuck if like someone like thinks you're ugly. Imagine imagine they're like, do you think you pull women? Well, I'm the Wizard of Oz. Nah, that shit is so fucking cringe. Bro, I would die laughing if any of them try and say they have Riz and like look her up and down. Here's your shot. Here's your shot. Say you're the Wizard of Oz. Say you're the Wizard of Oz. Say I don't pick up women. Women pick up me. He just DMs you that. Just out of the blue? In the morning? Stop. No. Settle down. Let's settle down. Let's settle down here. Bitch, I literally, bro, I go underwear, tank top, pants, and socks. And then I'm done. When someone's inebriated, it's usually harder to have a conversation with them. Really? I mean, when you're high, it might be easier or hard. Dub.
Honestly, I think this is like probably your final number. I think
he is also just a genuinely attractive guy too, because he is a very symmetrical face. Did you guys like that? But yeah, I hope you guys had fun watching the stream. I know this is a very late stream and a short stream, but I'm glad that I could at least stream today at all. I do OnlyFans with my mom. Locked in. Type locked in. Type locked in. Type locked in. Fantastic, chat. Thank you.
I was one of the first ever girls to make a profile on OnlyFans. Ellie's been the driving force between us joining forces.
I make around...
All right, I'm going to ask an obvious question off rip. Are they doing OnlyFans together in the sense of like, hey, we're just like, you know, doing lewd content? Or are they actually butt-ass naked together? Because isn't that some form of incest? Even if they're not doing it, if they're like naked together, that's still weird as fuck.
Around 10 grand a month.
Wow.
We have random custom videos where people like us to eat desserts.
Here we go.
Oh! A lot of people do find what we do is wrong, so obviously we're mother and daughter.
Nah, making an OnlyFans with your mom is like the weirdest thing ever. Like, that's actually the weirdest thing. That's wild. That's why, like, I understand $10K a month. Would you make an OnlyFans with your parent for $120K a year? No. Like, that's a lot of money. That ain't worth it. $10K a month, though. That still ain't worth it, bro. You're making an OnlyFans with your mother.
No.
Is the OnlyFans consistent of them just eating foods? Because if that's the case, that's not that bad.
You've got some like, sort of death threats, haven't you? From people.
Yeah.
Morning.
Oh, coffee is needed. So, did you work last night?
I did, yeah. Made quite good money.
Oh, lovely.
Hi, my name's Ellie, aka Mackenzie Blue. I'm 19 years young. I'm self-employed as an adult model. This is my mother.
I don't judge OnlyFans, but when somebody says, what do you do for work? Just say you do OnlyFans. Don't say, I'm an adult model. Because if you ask me, what do I do for a living? I'm going to say, I do TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. I'm not going to say, I'm a content creator, right? I create content, yeah. But like, bro, I magically create content for my audiences. No, I do TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. That's what I say.
My mum is obviously my best friend.
I hate when people say that. Oh. Like, dude, I love when people have a good relationship with their parent, but when they say my best friend is my mom, like, bro, like, ain't nobody give a fuck. Ain't nobody give a fuck. Your best friend is your mom. Your best friend. The person you would hang out with outside of anyone is your mom. You don't have no one else. No one else. You don't have, like, a cousin or a friend at work. Like, you could say your best friend is your cousin. Like, because they're the same age as you, right? You're hanging out with your cousin. They're your friend. My best friend's my mother. Your mother's fucking 54.
Like my annoying older sister, and also she's sort of like my manager.
A bit like her mentor and her momager now. Momager, do you like that one?
Momager.
Momager.
Yes, love it.
Unfortunately, we've got about 15 minutes of work
15?
to do. So I was one of the first ever girls to make a profile on OnlyFans. I had no idea it was going to take off how it did.
And growing up, how did you feel about your mum being a glamour model?
At first, sometimes it did sort of get to me, and
Wait,
it did make...
the mom did it alone and then roped the daughter into the content? That is fucking whack. You did OnlyFans, the mom did OnlyFans and was like, well, you're 18 now. Like, do you wanna collab with me? Like, oh my God.
Make me have an opinion on my mum's job. So growing up, I was always like, I'm never going to be like my mum. And
Did you?
yeah. And then obviously lockdown happened, and yeah, I was like, I'm doing this job. I am excited for
Bro,
today.
I would make, yo, why wouldn't they make their own, this is what it is. I was going to say she should just make her own account, but if they had their own separate OnlyFans accounts, they would make nothing. The only reason they make money is from people that want to see actual mom and daughter do shit together. That's why they're making money. Because it's a joint OnlyFans account. They're fucking related, right? That's the only reason they're making money on OnlyFans. If they had separate accounts, they wouldn't make that much. But it's because it's like a fetish thing.
Because we'll get to have a laugh, but I'm excited for the 15-minute of work that we've got to do.
It's quite
Are they bitching about having to film something for 15 minutes? I'm about to freak the fuck out.
We're always we've got to do this work, and then...
I gotta shove a melon up the fucking hatch for 15 minutes. 15 minutes? A bitch. That's nothing. All day. All day, the only thing, you got 15 minutes of work. What the fuck?
It's done, you're like, great. I was quite surprised when Ellie joined my industry because she grew up wanting to work in an office and she had no interest in this line of work, whereas...
Yeah, because what 4-year-old is gonna fucking say they want to do OnlyFans? What? She just said, I'm surprised. I'm surprised my daughter actually got into this content because she said she didn't want to do that when she was younger. Yeah, no shit. I said I wanted to be a fucking soda truck driver when I was a kid. You say base shit, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a brain surgeon.
Lifestyle for you, hasn't it?
I see how much fun she has, and it's good money.
There will definitely be a guy out there somewhere who would want to pay to watch us
dip and eat. Yeah.
Ellie's been the driving force.
You gonna let your dog in the house? That's actually like upsetting me. They keep showing the dog just fucking sad. Outside, ears perked up.
We've literally just launched our first joint page together.
Got my laptop.
Let's see how everything's going, shall we?
Oh, I gotta scan this video, because if they pull up some fucking naked photos of them. Dude, I feel like, do you think they actually get, like, naked with each other?
The sort of content we make can be quite unusual, isn't it? Very out of the odd, obviously. A lot of men like to watch us eat dessert.
Good, steady.
No? You don't think they do? Dude, they make $10K a month.
Sweet. You don't really like, because you haven't really got a sweet tooth. You find it sickly. But me, on the other hand,
she is so absurdly tan. Like, I can't stop thinking about it. It's like Jersey Shore tan. Like Snooki.
all day, all night long. Give me a dessert, pay me to eat it.
It's fake tan spray, I know.
Lots of stuff that people might not generally be able to tell their girlfriend they like, you know, and that's why they come to a girl on OnlyFans or webcam. Because, you know, they can ask for whatever they want with us and we're not going to judge. I think guys like to see that we're just having a bit of a giggle and a bit of a laugh. There's other stuff that...
No. That's not, they're buying it. They're buying it because they're into the fact that you guys are related. They're not buying it because they think it's, oh, they're having a giggle. Let me give them fucking 30 a month. Let me give them 30 a month. They're having a bit of a giggle.
That I won't do, like baked beans. A lot of guys like, you know, you're in a bath of baked beans and stuff.
Somebody fucking requested them to bathe in baked beans? Bro, that is actually nuts. How much did they pay them for that? Like, how does one even become aroused by that?
Well, I'm not filling my bathtub up with baked beans. I don't care how much you paid me.
Bitch, if you paid me like 10K, I would bathe in baked beans. Like I would sit in that bitch for an hour. Like, you're kidding me. You're telling me any amount of money you wouldn't sit in a bathtub of baked beans.
But how am I going to get the beans out of the bath? You must have to, like, bucket them out, because they're not going to go down the plug.
Just get a kiddie pool and sit in a fucking kiddie pool of baked beans.
A lot of people do find what we do is wrong, so obviously we're mother and daughter, but my answer to that is it's not wrong at all. Fair enough if we was doing anything totally illegal.
Somebody's gonna test you one of these days. Dude, I don't think anybody's ever gonna give me 10 grand to sit in baked beans.
Or weird, then that is wrong, but the things we do, it's not wrong at all. We're literally having fun and getting paid for it. Some of the worst stuff that I have heard or seen people talking about us is how we can be trashy, or ugh, how can you do that with your mum? I could never do that with my mum.
They gotta be doing something, bro. It can't just be eating strawberries with fully clothed. There's no way it's just eating strawberries and fucking drinking coffee and shit. It's gotta be something else.
Be out of the norm for a normal household, but we're not a typical mother and daughter anyway. Now we just get paid to have a laugh on camera. Well, as I said, people's opinions can't pay my bills, so we don't really care what people think of us.
Definitely. So this one's £100 a minute, he wants 7 minutes. We need to go to the shop and get some desserts.
£100 a minute. He's gonna pay $700 for a 7-minute video. What? Dude, I would sit there and fucking shovel whatever food that man... Oh, I want you to eat sardines for 7 minutes. Okay, good shit, man.
I make around 10 grand a month.
I used to be like Ellie when I was younger. I'd really spend a lot of time getting the new customers in and stuff, but now I'm a bit more chilled out with it. I feel like I'm retired at the moment because I am just sort of just pottering around in the garden, not doing much, doing my 10 minutes work every now and again, but...
10 minutes work. Bro, I feel like for it to be required, for you to say it's work, it at least has to be an hour. Am I bad? Am I wrong in saying that? Like, if you're going to say I just worked, at least an hour, right? Like, you saying you worked for 10 minutes, that's a task. You got a task done. That's not work. There's no shot that they're staying fully clothed in their videos. There's no chance. There's no chance. There's no way a guy is spending $700 for them to just fucking eat strawberries on camera. Like, people will do that on Twitch.
Hi. Oh, wow.
So good.
What about me? It's my turn.
You best go get your mousse then.
Savouring this.
Who the fuck would pay to see this? Who the fuck would pay to see this? This is so weird. This is so weird. And their acting is so bad. They're just sitting there. Bro, there's no way. There's no way. This is like the most uncomfortable thing. My turn. Like, bro, like, at least get into it.
We love you.
See you soon. Right, that was good.
Great stuff.
So we're going live, yeah?
So we're going to go live and people have to tip. So we've got some whipped cream.
Lovely.
Trifle. Who's going to tip first? Yeah! I hope you've got lots of room in there, Mackenzie.
You've got to keep tipping for that.
How many strawberries can you fit in your mouth at once?
You have to pay them to eat a strawberry? Bitch, what the fuck? Like, they're keeping the content not TOS for this YouTube video. Like, they gotta be, like they gotta be naked in the other ones, bro.
If people think that this is an inappropriate job for mother and daughter to do, they've got the right...
Well, like, it's to what extent, right? Like, to what extent? Is it inappropriate? Well, what you just did, not really. But, like, I don't think that's it.
I couldn't see myself getting a 9 to 5.
No.
No way. I can see.
Well, OnlyFans can only go so long. It's not. It if anything, might have a shorter lifespan. Like the average influencer has a 5-year career. OnlyFans might be even less, right? Because as you get older, and as you age, number one, you're less appealing. Number two, people just might lose interest in you. You gotta switch it up. If you're just eating strawberries for 3 years, people are gonna be like, okay, I'm done watching this.
While others might find our family a bit extraordinary.
But to us, it's just normal, and it's a bit of harmless fun. We're happy.
Stop calling it fun. It's your job. Stop saying it's a bit of giggles. It's a bit of harmless fun. Yeah, getting naked with me daughter. A bit of giggle fun. Nah, just say you're doing it for money. My God, dude. Those videos are always the craziest. Sex worker and grandma.
I want to become the...
Do we watch this one, bro? Tallest dog meets smallest dog. Guinness Book of World Records. When did this come out? 2 weeks ago.
This is Reginald or Reggie Johnson.
Oh, I love the epic music. Reginald Reggie Johnson Rice. Full name for the dog. We got a full government. We got a full government name for Reggie. I feel. Do y'all give your dogs like middle names? I'm naming my dog Daisy Bartolozzi. It's just Daisy, just first. Dude, the sad thing about dogs this big is that they die really young. I'm not trying to make this into like a really sad video, but Great Danes live like 6 years. They're like, they don't live long at all.
Loves food.
Not always. I mean, they can live long. They usually just have like a lot of health problems.
As you can tell.
Dude, the dog bowl. Dude, what's crazy is dogs this big, like day to day, if you took a picture, it'd be like, holy fuck, you gained 2 pounds. Like, imagine gaining like 3 pounds a day. You could kill this dog in a fight to the death. Back to the man v dog. Hell no. I feel like he look a little lanky, but he's just big as shit. Like, you ain't grabbing onto him. Like, he's literally the size of a person.
Cuddle and give lots of love.
He's
and
slow? Yeah, he probably bite the fuck out of you, though.
That's a favorite thing, I think.
Well, first,
fashion.
Wardrobe is like big wardrobe. I think bigger.
I don't know, dude. Whenever I look at a Chihuahua, I'm just like, I think of those slime, like, mesh things that you would squeeze where the ball, like, where it pops out. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a little squishy slime ball, and you squeeze it, and then it will, like, the goops of slime squeeze out. I feel like I could squeeze this Chihuahua's eyes, and it would just go, like, right out of their skull.
Than mine. She loves clothing, I think, because she's always cold, and she can choose, actually, where she...
Is that a Gucci outfit for your dog?
It's cold, and...
Oh, my God.
And she can choose, actually, what she likes to wear in the day. So for me, it's, like, really funny because I can see her mood that day. She can choose different colors. Look like she know, like, a little bit of style.
Or she's asleep on her hand. What the fuck?
Like, she know, like, a little bit of style, and, you know.
Is this full grown? How big was this dog? How big was this dog when it was a puppy? Like, the fucking size, like, would it fit in a teaspoon?
Modeling.
Like, this thing could have kids. This thing could get pregnant.
Her name is Pearl, and she have the record for the shortest dog.
Pearl. Oh my God, I feel like if I was at a dog park, I would actually step on it and kill it. Oh my God. No, I wouldn't see it. I feel... You couldn't walk this dog in public. Somebody would step on it.
Her final measurements was 3.5 inches tall.
4 inches tall?
9.14 centimeters tall.
That's huge. That's huge.
She's snoring a lot, so it's funny. She's like a really vocal. You know, her personality is like a doll, and she's over 40 years old, but she's still behaving like a puppy.
What? Oh, in dog years. God, I was gonna say that dog ain't 40. What the fuck?
But also really demanding. She's like a really strong and opinionated.
Wait, so how old is 40 in human years? 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. So there's like 6, 7. Oh my God. 6'7", 6'7".
And she can tell you what she wants. She's small in size, but she have like
She fit in a shoe.
a big personality. They are really smart. Actually, this breed is
Why is head so bulbous? Like actually spherical.
They are really smart. Actually, this breed is compared to a 12 years old child. We try to teach the people when this record, yes, it's amazing having like a small
Imagine they introduce the dogs to each other. Reggie just eats it. This is Reggie, Reginald Johnson. Reggie! One gulp.
dog, but also the love and care you need to have for the animals. They are part of the family. Some people like me, we cannot have human babies.
Oh my God, wait, no. I don't like Chihuahuas, but this dog smiling right now is adorable. That is so cute.
People like me.
I bet this thing is fucking stupid. Which dog do you think's smarter? Reggie or the Chihuahua? Probably Reggie. I feel like Reggie's probably not that smart either. The smartest dogs are usually like medium size. Like I think border collies are the smartest.
We cannot have human babies, so they are part of the family. And that for me is like a big deal. I strongly believe people who care and love animals also care and love other human beings.
Oh, look at him.
So Reggie gets to meet the world's smallest dog today, and
Reggie, like, I ain't give a fuck. My bones hurt. My joints. Ugh.
we are really excited.
I think would be like an amazing moment.
I'm not worried that he won't be careful around Pearl.
Pearl meet like bigger dogs. She is really friendly. So I think she don't have idea she's a small dog.
I worry that he'll be excited and maybe
accidentally kill it.
Go crazy or something.
So I think that would be really interesting, experience.
Wait, are the dogs gonna fuck? Yeah.
See how they both behave. Okay, let's
They're breeding them.
go. You're ready.
No, idiot. How the fuck do you think that would work? Oh, who's at the door now?
Hello.
It's Big Reg.
Hi, son. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Congrats
too.
for the new record.
He's just sitting on the couch. He can just sit on the couch like a person.
Thank you.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. He can't sit on the floor?
You see,
Oh my goodness, hello.
We are so excited to meet your dog, Reggie. Thank you.
Here he comes.
Oh my goodness, hi, Reggie. Oh.
Holy fuck, is he just standing right now?
He's so sweet.
Oh.
You see, Pearl? He's Reggie.
That Chihuahua. Help! Help! It's fucking freaking out.
Reggie.
He's gonna start throwing up.
He's a big dog, right? But he wanna give you kisses.
Oh my god. Oh, you trying to get a whiff of that?
Yeah. Cool. Sorry. Okay.
He goes,
Can you get me?
bro, the side profile of this dog is so fucked. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at his head. Oh my god, it's like a it looks like a Looney Tunes cartoon. It looks like he went and then a thing fucking rose out of its head.
This is little Pearl.
Oh my god, bro.
You wanna say hello to him?
Yo, he got that pit bull brow in him.
Big dog, but it's a friend too.
Jesus.
Yes.
Bro, Reggie will not stop sniffing its butthole. Bro, Reggie, give it a rest, dog. You right in there. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, he's just ignoring it now. I don't think he saw it. Oh, you got... Bro, that bone is still too big. That bone is still too big for this dog. Oh my god, he drops that. Look at him. Oh, fuck! That was like an earthquake.
It was like a really fun and excited day. He was absolutely adorable. He was also playful like Pearl.
I was...
Pearl ain't look playful.
surprised that Pearl wasn't more afraid of Reggie. Usually when we meet other dogs, it's usually the other dog that's like...
I'm surprised Pearl didn't like lay on its back. Usually when dogs meet each other, the smaller dog like lays on its back, shows submissiveness where they're like chill.
Whoa, hold up, back up. But Pearl was so excited and she is very interested in him and he is kind of like, whoa,
Hey, don't get Pearl Pearl about to choke on one of those pieces.
Very interested in him and he is kind of like, whoa, I have no idea what that is and I don't think I want them near me.
Pearl have a new...
Yo, this dog's anxious as fuck. What the hell you mean they're having fun? Look at this dog. The whole time, bro. I'm telling you, its heartbeat's going dum 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 dum. Joe Biden got cancer? Former President Joe Biden is diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer, according to a statement from his personal office Sunday, and it has spread to his bones. Oh my God. I have cancer. Last week, President Joe Biden was seen for a new finding of a prostate nodule after experiencing urinary symptoms. Friday, he diagnosed with prostate cancer characterized by a Gleason score of 9, group 5 with metastasis to the bone. It continued, while this represents a more aggressive form of the disease, the cancer appears to be hormone sensitive, which allows for effective management. Oh, God. What I don't understand, and this is just going to be me being like flat out, when you're the president, I know rich people pay, like really rich people pay for like full body exams and shit like that. If you're like the president, I would assume that they would just do like monthly checkups on your entire body. You know what I mean? Like they should be, if you're the president of the United States, I feel like they should like actively be scanning, because I mean, I don't know how long he's had it, but when they're saying aggressive form and it's spread to his bones, like, is it new? Either way, that's fucking terrible.
Pearl have a new friend, Reggie. I think she's a little afraid, but definitely, I think he have like a really sparking personality like her. So he behave like also like a baby.
So big dogs and small dogs,
All right, let's set up a race.
think they have more similarities than they have differences.
Bro, he can't even reach the fucking ball. He's too tall. He looked like a giraffe.
People always say like only small dogs will wear clothing, but Reggie has a bunch of sweaters he wears. Small
Reggie just wears human clothes. Reggie just wears human XLs.
dogs are high maintenance. Reggie is very, very high maintenance. So I think they're just more alike than they are different.
How much food do you think Reggie eats a day? Oh my God. When he was growing, dude, like pounds of food. Like thousands of calories.
And actually, it's the first time I see them. They're so close and relaxed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reggie is pooped. He is just so tired. So that's why he's just chilling,
Yeah, I mean, dude, that big of a dog probably stays up for like 5 hours a day.
burping.
Really interesting couple days. We learned a lot. They are really similar in many things. And I was having a lot of fun with him because he's a baby.
And I love her. I just love the way that she'll crawl up on your shoulder and give you loves and...
Yeah, and start shaking and going...
just make those little squeaky noises.
Oh, Pearl got too excited. Her eyeball popped out.
I'm sure he wouldn't do the same thing, but it's not like he can. It's Civic.
Obviously, bringing the smallest dog in the world with the tallest dog
That
in the world.
fucking happens. I'm telling you. I have a friend. Okay, see, I'm not trying to do this friend thing. You know, oh, I have a friend that I have a friend for everything. I have a friend that owns like one of those little like shitter like pit bull dogs, and it's the cutest thing in the world. When he gets too excited, his eyeball will fucking pop out of his skull.
In the world, there was a little...
And that's just like a fucking health problem. Like that happens. How does that happen?
A little bit of like anxiety.
Yeah, it's a pug.
But I think he was very gentle, very kind.
Reggie sees Pearl in the food bowl, wakes up from his slumber. It's time to eat.
Best as he could be, and then when he was done, he was done.
I think like that talks a lot about, you know, how caring and loving he is.
I was...
Oh my God, we king glazing the fuck out of these dogs right now.
Shocked a little bit. I think I had a idea in my head of what a small dog would be like, and she just completely different.
Like a little mean and barking and
yeah, she was nothing. She's nothing like that. She's just super friendly. Probably my favorite part, most memorable.
Oh, you gotta throw up.
Good job.
Yes, pour in front of
It just throws up like 5 pounds of food on a white carpet.
the cameras. I think like she's like a little diva. She loves to be the center of the attention, and even myself, I'm really surprised the way she walks through the camera.
Reggie, he lives in his own world. We're just part of it. I think he was like, this is right, this is appropriate. Everybody's here for me. But I think he did really good. I haven't ever done any like
I love Reggie.
professional photography with him. I was really proud of him and how well he did, and
He looks old.
so smart. He just wants to do what we want.
Oh, keep the snoring. Of course, you want to be the center of the attention, even when she sleeps.
That's funny.
You can see through the photos and the videos the love we have, you know, for our pets. They are part of the family.
And I don't.
Yeah.
It is.
All right, they get their awards. Do you think there's dogs that are bigger or smaller? Like, these are always the ones that are on record. I feel like Reggie's probably like top 5 biggest dog living, but there probably are bigger dogs. It's just like they're in Mongolia. And the people are just going, that's a big dog. They're not going to Guinness Book of World Records and going, I think my dog's actually the biggest dog. Next! We're doing reactions today. First video's on the world's coolest concept car. You've probably seen this car on TikTok. It's everywhere. It's Mercedes' new AVTR. Shittiest fucking car in the world. This dude just dick rides the car the entire time. I'm going to tell you why the car is a piece of shit and you should never fucking buy it. This car fucking sucks. Mercedes AVTR. I don't hate Mercedes, but this car, it's so... I understand it's the word concept car. It is the stupidest piece of shit in the fucking world, bro.
All right, this is one of the craziest cars on the entire planet. There's only one of these in the world.
It's a piece of shit. It's got fucking bubble wheels. It's so bad.
Mercedes Vision AVTR.
It will never be made into a real car because once you see the inside of this fucking car, you will realize how stupid it is. I don't give a shit that it looks cool, right? I will admit, it looks fucking dope. From the outside, you're looking at the car. Oh my God, it's got LED wheels and it looks like all like jet stream. That's fine, right? But like, once we get into the middle of the car, so fucking ugly. Samsung car, it kind of does it. And it sounds so bad. It sounds like a jet engine. Probably like $10 million,
I'm not gonna lie,
too.
I'm super excited. I mean, this is the kind of car that when you get the call, your eyebrows go up.
This fucking guy. This fucking guy got sponsored by Mercedes or some shit. They loan him the car for a video. Oh, I'm so excited. This is one of a revolutionary idea. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. Why don't you fucking dick ride Mercedes more?
It's lit up, it's glowing, right? But when you charge it, it also changes. So when you charge it, everything kind of goes inwards. This is super cool. And at the same time, it's also an indicator, like a turn signal. So when you want to turn, all you got to do is press the button.
How are they gonna see your fucking wheels? What if they're behind you? What if they're behind you? What a shitty turn signal. If somebody's behind you, they want to know that you're going left. What, are they gonna have to look at your the front of your fucking wheel to tell?
You'll also see that these don't look like normal wheels. They're actually spheres, and each one of these wheels can turn about 30 degrees, and they can each drive separately. So what you get is you can drive...
I guarantee you this car's max speed is probably like 10 miles an hour. There's no chance this car goes any fucking good speed.
This thing can literally drive sideways. It can drive diagonally. Obviously in the front...
Why do you need that? The only thing that's useful for is fucking parking in tight spaces. Or just fucking pull a K-turn, bitch. Oh my God, I need to turn around? Just pull a K-turn. I don't need fucking wheels that can drive sideways. How much does this car cost? I'm actually Googling this shit right now because he ain't gonna say. Because that's probably the problem. Guess how much the car costs? Or is estimated to cost? Maybe I'm wrong. $39,000. It's going to compete with the Tesla Model Y. Okay, maybe this car's... Yo, I was expecting like 10 mil. $39,000 $39 grand. That's not that. I mean, that's a lot of money, right? But for a car, that is like, I mean, this is kind of cool. For a 39, would you rather have this car or, okay, nah. I'm still, nah. I'm still taking a shit on this car. Hold up. I'm still taking a shit on this car. Y'all haven't seen the inside. You get side boned. You're dead. That's glass. You get side boned, you're dead. Immediately dead. I don't care if that's bulletproof glass, you're dead.
So now they've all turned red. When you brake, it turns red and they all move like this. But then when you accelerate, they all press forward and turn blue. Actually,
okay, that is dope.
Even when you're driving,
that is dope.
These things will turn with you in different...
That is dope, but I could see someone walking up to my car and just ripping one of these things off.
Directions.
They look fragile.
And it makes such a satisfying sound. Oh my god.
This is dope for 39 grand though. But the inside still sucks.
Super
the inside
cool.
is so ass.
So again, this thing makes the car literally look like it's alive. Obviously, bio comes from the Greek root word life, and bionic.
All right, are we really gonna fucking look into the Greek root talking about a goddamn concept car? What the fuck?
Which make the car look like a creature, right? It makes it look
No,
like
it doesn't. It doesn't make it look like a creature. It looks like flaps on the back of a fucking metal piece.
Something that is no longer just a vehicle.
No,
Down
it's
here,
a vehicle.
And the faster you go, the faster these lights will actually push. You have
Okay,
this
that's
awesome...
dope. That is dope. That's like the Tron bike. That is like the Tron bike.
Well, there's a secret button. A little fingerprint scanner. Let's see if I can get this right.
What if that gets covered in dirt? Immediate problem with that. What if I drive this anywhere where it gets dirty? Then I'm just jamming my hand under my fucking wheel. That's so stupid. Just put a button.
And?
Fingerprint scanner? What the fuck? Well, just have a key. Just have a car key, bitch. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, the glass wheel, the glass door. The entire glass. Dude, you can't even roll the wheels down. Okay, yeah, another problem here. What if I want to catch the outside air? Where's the windows? What? There's no steering wheel! You drive with that thing. You know how fucking hard that is to control? Bro, imagine you're driving a car going 70 miles an hour with a joystick, bitch. Just fucking, I'm sitting on the highway going, that's fucking terrifying! I'm not in an automated wheelchair, I'm going on a highway. Where's the fucking HUD? Where can I change the air temperature? Bro, you put that shit in, it has autopilot? I don't give a fuck! What if the autopilot fails? Then I'm a joystick Andy. I gotta fucking maneuver. I gotta maneuver in traffic with a goddamn joystick. What if I bump into it? What if I elbow the goddamn thing? The passenger just fucking on his phone. Oh, I dropped something, hits the steering wheel. We fly into the fucking freeway. These seats look terrible. That's what I'm talking about. Outside dope. Inside trash. This is how you're about to be sitting in the seat. Just fucking way back, bitch. God damn it. This is the gamer chair. This is why it's so cheap, the inside. It's so cheap because no one will drive it because of the safety concerns. Can people fit in that? Is that a seat? If that's a seat, that looks fucking so uncomfortable.
It looks like a spaceship. All right,
oh my god, those are seats.
Let's go step by step. First of all,
those are seats. You're gonna be sitting in that bitch like.
These seats are vegan leather. So what?
Vegan leather?
Are vegan leather?
So they're not leather. So they're not leather. Is what you're telling me. These seats feel like, don't say vegan leather. I hate that. I hate that with anything. Vegan chicken. It's not chicken then. It just tastes like chicken. Vegan leather. It looks like leather. It's not leather. Where are the mirrors? That's facts. How are you seeing behind? How am I seeing behind the car? I get hit him with one of these? Yo, hold up. Let me make this turn real quick. Oh, wait, no. I'm not even on the wheel. I'm going like this. Hold up. Let me make this turn real quick. All right, nobody's behind me. Start moving over. Somebody runs into your fucking wheel because the wheels of the car stick out fucking 10 inches.
Actually, wood. It comes from a tree. And some of you guys are thinking,
what the fuck did he just say?
It's actually wood. It comes from a tree.
Oh, really? It's wood. It comes from a tree. I didn't know that. Thank you for explaining. I would have had no idea.
So what Mercedes does is they get a win-win situation by literally cutting and extracting this wood carefully right before the wood becomes
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. If you're marketing me buying the car that Mercedes took the time to use the roots of the car for me to fucking for me to die anyway, where's the airbag? I'd rather ruin the environment fractionally and not die. If I crash into this thing, when my head smashes into the fucking hard wood and I die on impact, all I'll be thinking about is, wow, luxury and sustainability. Right into the goddamn, oh, this is wood that comes from a tree. Oh, but it's not bad wood, it's from the roots. Oh, thank you, Mercedes.
This is both the driver's and the passenger seat because you can drive this car from here or from there. It doesn't make...
Nah! Show me you on a highway going 85. Show me you going 85 on a fucking highway. Merging lanes with that fucking thing. Is there seatbelts? You know how, like, in GTA, when you play the game, like, you can fly through the window, right? Like, if you're in the story mode and you're playing GTA and you get in a car crash, you fly through the fucking window of the car. I was actually thinking how stupid that is. Even if you weren't wearing a seatbelt, the odds of you flying through the windshield in most cars is unlikely. So if I got in a car crash with no fucking seatbelt on, I would physically have to, like, I would have to be, like, a tumbling roll through the window. The odds of me flying through the window are almost none. Most cars, even if you're not wearing a seatbelt, you're not going to fly through the window. You'll probably die if you're not wearing a seatbelt. But this car, you're flying through the fucking window. There's nothing blockading you here from just nailing right through that shit.
This is both the steering wheel and the brake.
Oh, it has the
To
logo
accelerate,
on it.
you push forward. To turn the car, turn it sideways.
Oh my god, there's no gas pedal! Oh, this is even more complicated! Oh my god, this is even worse! This can't be real! This can't be real! You have to accelerate with everything in the car is right here. That is so complicated, bro. I understand this is a concept car, but if they're genuinely saying they're going to compete with Tesla selling this, this is not going to be legalized.
You see the rear seat? That actually...
How uncomfortable that rear seat is. You see that rear seat? You see how uncomfortable that rear seat is? Oh, buddy, just get in the back of my car. Sure thing. There's not even a rear window. Oh my fucking god, dude. This is a death trap. I would rather ride a motorcycle. I'd rather get in a car crash on a motorcycle than this fucking thing.
Here, you see that the entire thing comes to life? Look at that.
Oh, that's so dope, actually. That is
There
cool.
it is.
That is cool.
You have a projection. Oh my god.
Projection of what? This is just like a 480p. Okay, it's cool, but it's like a 480p thing of like a non-existent terrain.
So what this is doing is this is actually scanning my heartbeat, and it can actually tell through this scanner and this projector who's driving the car. So it'll actually adapt to you, which is completely...
Adapt to me in what way, bitch?
Crazy. All right, here it is.
Adapt to... Oh, we're just gonna move past that? It will adapt to you. How? What is it adapting? It has your heartbeat, and it can tell that it's you.
We're driving towards Ludo right now. We're completely crab walking.
Here's the problem that I have with this. Like, this is a cool concept, but do you know how expensive the wheels are gonna be for this car? That's the one thing that I'm gonna say. Like, I understand they might be able to market this at a very low price, but say when you need a wheel change, do you realize how expensive these wheels are going to be? Because they don't make these anywhere else. This would only be for this car alone.
Look at this!
Gas it.
It feels
Gas
so
it.
strange.
Gas it. Is he going top speed right now,
He'll
bitch?
be crab walking right now.
Gas it!
And backwards is to brake. And you can also reverse.
Okay. So, it's deadass like a video game. You know when you play GTA and you press LT to brake, and it's also reverse? That's this game. Or that's this fucking car. That's unsafe. It's a video game car. It sounds like a jet engine, but it's going 5 miles an hour. Oh, that's fucking dope. That is dope. That is dope. That is cool as fuck. That car probably costs like $4 million to fucking make one of them. I don't know how they're going to try and compete with Tesla. That bullshit-ass article about that. All right, next one. Rolls-Royce, why are they so expensive? All right, next video. Meet the woman addicted to eating her husband's ashes.
My name is Casey.
Oh, no. Oh my God, it's going to evolve to her eating him. How does that happen? How does that, there's no transition there. Like, I actually understand this. I understand your husband, it's still sad and you should try and get over him. But like, oh my God, your husband dies and then you like carry around the box of his ashes. I get that. Like, more so than eating them. It's fucking fake. This is fake.
She eats her husband's ashes 5 to 6 times a day.
She would run out of him. Chat, that's why I don't... You want to know the real logistical reason of why I don't believe this? It's because this is an addiction that she quote-unquote has. She would run out of his ashes. You don't have that many ashes. Your ashes are like this, like this. If she's eating him every day, she runs out of him. And supposed to feel bad for her. Like, I felt bad at first, but now it's like this sad music. Like, I don't feel bad. You're eating your husband.
Very few people know that Casey is eating her husband's ashes.
Nah, dude, that's why I don't believe this. Like, I feel like they want to be able to post this. Like, what is this fucking weak-ass reaction here? When Casey told me that she was eating her husband's ashes, I couldn't speak. It was so astonishing. Like, buddy, fucking maybe put some emotion into it. Jesus Christ.
Like I was just frozen there.
Maybe ask the man's parents. Maybe ask the husband's parents what they think of this. Fun dipping that shit. Deadass licking her finger going, and then eating it.
Husband's ashes? Can her family stop her before it's too late?
I just want her.
Take the ashes from her. Just take the box. This isn't like we have to convince her to stop. This isn't like other TLC videos where they're eating like laundry detergent and shit. Take the box. Take the box from her. The ashes are just like a symbolic thing. Yes, they may be mostly his ashes, but ashes kind of get scraped in together. When you get cremated, you're kind of getting mixed in together with other shit, right? Like, it's not like he's already gone. This is not, you just got to stop eating the ashes out of principle, not because you're going to lose him again. He's gone either way. This is just weird. To the husband's family.
I have something to tell you.
Why would you tell your cousin? Chat, like, this makes no sense. Chat, you marry somebody, they die, you start eating their ashes. Why is the person that you're going to tell your cousin? That's like that makes no sense. You go to your fucking random-ass cousin, yeah. Hey, I wanted to tell you this. What? What? This isn't like, oh my, yo. Somebody tells you, one of your cousins, let's just pan this out. Say you're the cousin. One of your cousins comes to you with a dead fucking husband or wife, and they sit you down, and they say, I don't want you to get mad. I'm eating my husband's ashes. I'm not going to just do a little face wrinkle and go, wow. That's not like I'm an alcoholic. That would be like a wow, right? Like I'm addicted to cocaine. That would be like a wow, right? Not I'm eating my husband's ashes. I'm going to go, what the fuck? Damn. Dude, I don't know. I'm not going to get mad at him, but I'm going to be like, oh, dude, I'm gonna be flabbergasted. You tell me that shit, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm gonna think they're lying to me. I'm gonna think that
Too much, maybe?
a little too much. A little too much. You're eating someone.
I don't quite understand why.
Yo, she's an NPC. I'm actually, actually, she's being a fucking NPC with this shit. Stefan, you gonna hold it? Who are you gonna take with everywhere? That shouldn't be the worry. He's already dead. right? Like, I understand the coping mechanism of bringing the ashes everywhere, but that's kind of like something that has to be short-lived. That shouldn't be your worry, oh, I'm going to eat him so I can't bring his urn everywhere.
What am I going to do to comfort myself?
Oh my God. That video is insane. Is that, does it just end there? There's not a part 2, it just ends there. That's why, bro, there's no follow-up.